Cannot breathe. Cannot breathe. Cannot see. Cannot breathe.
Du går iväg.
Cannot see. Cannot breathe.
Du går iväg.
Cannot see.
Du går iväg.
Cannot look in between. I cannot breathe, I can't see, I can't look in between. I cannot breathe, I can't see, I can't look in between.
Jag kan inte andas när jag ser hur du går iväg. Jag kan inte andas när jag ser hur du går iväg. Du går iväg.
I cannot breathe,
Jag kan
cannot see,
inte
cannot breathe.
andas när jag
Cannot breathe,
Jag kan
cannot see,
inte
cannot breathe.
Spick Span Show!
Boom! What up, everybody? Welcome.
We're back.
Do we have audio? How do we sound? How do we look? Because you guys look great.
Loud.
I can tell. Yeah, it's a little loud. I'll turn it down. Yeah, we can do it here. It's just us two. This is easy to navigate. What up, everybody?
Oh, it is my episode number.
It is Kyle's episode number, and he
Yeah.
was on time. I was actually the one fumbling around a little bit. I've been sitting in here all day. Camille went to Ojai with
Yes, she
Sloan.
did.
I've had the day off. I don't even know what to do with myself. Shipped a bunch of stuff out.
There wasn't much parking on the street, actually, and I parked mine in your car. I was like, oh, I hope Camille's not coming home.
Oh, I
They
would
should've been.
invite you to park behind my car when Camille comes home. That's okay. So maybe she's watching. Babe, if you're watching this, welcome to the show. I don't know if you've ever seen it before, in like on the YouTube, but yeah, we got an exciting show. I'm a loser. Well, you're kind of a loser too.
Yeah, because we didn't go. So we got last.
Yeah.
Somewhere between the teams. How many teams? 12?
15 teams.
15.
15 teams were there. You know, and I know a lot of people were rooting for us, so I appreciate that. And we're going to discuss what went well, what went wrong, all sorts of things that we got here. Also, one of you guys reached out and wanted to discuss a little bit about recovery after events. And yeah, that's actually something that's it's just like getting a little tougher.
Yeah.
You know, like recovery is slowly but surely getting a little trickier. But if you guys watched the event, if you guys went to the event, it was really cool. Giant Party Sports crushed it. That field's pretty rad. I mean,
Yeah.
I think they had six tournament fields going on.
Oh,
there were
wow.
140 teams there.
Dang.
So yeah, 140 teams. That's a lot. That is a lot of teams. So congratulations to everybody who went out there. Congratulations to everybody who won or just did well in general, or if you just had fun. Congratulations for that. So
Did you help out any teams, or was just Blake and Marcelo coach, right?
oh, yeah, that's a bit of point of contention, actually. But yes, Blake and Marcelo coached on Friday, and they did not coach on Saturday. They did coach on Sunday, though. Oh, Blake didn't. The New Zealand boys did not fare out as well as they had anticipated. A couple of little hiccups for the Titans guys.
Yeah.
But Bobby Vilas was heading up that team. And, you know, we'll talk a little bit about all that stuff, but I think Marcelo's team maybe got knocked out sometime, maybe towards the second or third round on Sunday. But
How did the New Zealand guys do?
they went 0-4. They went 0-4. Yeah,
Wow.
0-4. So they had a pretty tough draw because they were the last place in
Yeah.
their division. But at the same time, they made a bunch of mistakes.
Because they look like they're doing all right in practice.
In practice, they were crushing it.
Yeah.
They were beating up on the Ironman on Saturday. Sunday, you weren't there, and they didn't play as well on Sunday. But there we go. Mikey coached a first place team. All right, Steve.
Really?
There we
Nice.
go. There we go, Mikey. Oh yeah. That's right. I think Maggie and those the girls did that out there. Gummy Bears ASG 3rd place D3 X Ball. I know that Colt played on their team. Colton Dahl.
Yeah.
So congrats on that one, D3 X Ball. So yeah, if your team or you guys are watching this and you did well, let me know. All the damage guys that are watching this, congratulations to you guys. You can comment in here if you'd like. Maybe we'll get one of you guys on the horn as well.
Yeah.
They had a great event.
Yeah.
I
thought
only
they
lost
looked.
one team though.
Yeah. I thought they looked strong. I honestly, Infamous too.
Yeah.
Looked strong going through.
Dude, Infamous had it. Thomas got a major though. Thomas got a major in one of the points that was like at the very end.
They lost they lost the damage, right?
They lost the damage.
Yeah.
By 1. You know, I really like that layout. I thought it was clever. Big shout out. Glenn Forster I have not stopped calling me until I answered the phone. I had like 6 missed calls from him. I'm like, finally, okay, dude. And he had to tell me that it was his idea for the thing. First he said, I'm sorry if the layout is the reason that you guys didn't do well. And he goes, but it was my idea. So big shout out to Glenn Forster.
He asked you to coach.
And then he asked me to coach.
Yeah.
Then he asked me to coach. Then he asked me to coach his guys because he's playing a woods ball event. So
Yeah, I wasn't. I usually do coach the 100
Yeah.
guys when Glenn can't, but I'm coaching my Mexico team,
what team is that?
the TJ Bastards.
TJ Bastards.
I always like
TJ
I thought you
Bastards.
might know.
I didn't want to
Go
say
ahead.
it.
I meant to tell them this weekend because I did coach them on Sunday. And they're actually a little short on players, so I got to play a lot of it. But I was gonna tell them like, hey, as we start to get better and climb the ranks and playing a little more national events, we might need like a little more. Oh, you found the paper.
Yeah, I found the paper. We were looking for this.
A little more PG name.
Yeah, or
Something
something
that rolls
you know,
off the tongue a little bit.
something like the
easier.
Gummy Bears.
Yeah.
Something that instills fear. Something to look up to.
I love those guys though, but it was funny because they gave me a shirt. Like,
Sorry,
a few
Mario.
few weeks ago, and I was going through the grocery store and I could see like someone was like giving me a funny look, and I was like, "Why is this person looking at me like this?" Whatever. We don't have to wear masks anymore. Like, what's going on? And then I'm walking out. I'm like, oh, my shirt says "bastard" on it.
Yeah. So, I mean, I like a lot of the names. So here's another good one. The Gummy Bears are doing really well.
Yeah.
Okay. Not the best name. Like if you're putting merch out, it's a novelty, right? You got to get something that someone's going to want to get behind later. What if the sport blows up,
Yeah.
Or I like that team. Shut Up, We're Trying. I like that name.
Yeah.
But it's probably not going to go anywhere. It doesn't have wheels.
Yeah.
It doesn't have legs. It doesn't have
Yeah.
legs. So Houston Zone, that's a good name. That's good. The Hunters is a good
great
name.
name.
Booty Pirates, novelty, fun name.
Mm-hmm.
I would not wear a shirt that said Booty Pirates. I wouldn't give that to my mom to wear either, like the Booty Pirates. My mom would gladly wear a Dynasty shirt. And Glenn is not the best paintball tactician ever. Sorry to burst your bubble there, Steve Blair. But Golden Misfits, pretty good. Portland Prophecy, great. Yeah, share your Damage is a great name. I'm not so keen on the whole hate thing that they're pressing, but it works. Kaiser Carnage, yeah. Throw in your team name in there, and we'll rate it
Yeah.
for you guys. We'll give you a
The
rating.
Chinchillers.
Chinchillers, clever name.
Tribe is a good name.
Tribe
yeah.
is a great name.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, Jonathan. Right. Thunder
Thunderbears is.
Uh.
It reminds me of like a Will Ferrell movie.
Anomaly, good. Long Shots, kind of bad.
Wolves and Co. That's cool.
Wolves and Co. There we go. Mortal Enemy, Supernaturals, yep. Spicy Boys, it's on the border. Wasted Republic, yeah. Great Lake Pirates, I like that.
Someone had a good name a while back.
Meat Hammers?
It's never used. I think it was like Striker Industries. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. So you got to think of it this way, right? You want to set yourself up, and this is kind of going to go into what this the episode is about, actually, because we want to talk about how easy it is to lose, and how hard it is to lose mentally, how to pick yourself back up. It's actually difficult, incredibly difficult, as a lot of people know, and Damage can attest to this. It's really hard to win events. This is their second event win in 5 years. Or maybe it's the first one in 5 years.
No, like 9.
Yeah. Okay, so look at how hard it is to win. It's super easy to lose. But
and like an X-Ball, NXL.
well, I mean, it's hard in any division because
Yeah.
you got to think it scales up.
Yeah.
You know, we have a lot of us out here who've won. You know, you can win the 5-mans or the 10-mans. Yeah, but you can win some semi-pro matches as the team gets better, and then you got to grind it all the way out in each division. It's really tough. I mean, look at my Savage guys who've been playing incredibly well and have been excelling and progressing incredibly well, but still have yet to podium, even make it to the semifinals in D4. So.
Yeah.
Just getting over these humps is incredibly difficult, but it is super easy to lose. But you want to set yourself up for a success as much as you can. You don't want to go into these events. Now, it is fun to call yourself the chubby bunny chasers or something like that. But at the same time, you want to set yourself up, right, for victory. And you want to go like with the intention of like, let's go, right? Let's make it so people want to wear our merch. Like they want to rep our brand. HORMESIS was a little bit of a tricky name, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are like, what the hell does that even mean? And like, why would you call it that? But you want to have, you're creating a brand when you create a team. Thanks, Ryan. And so you just want to, 21 games in a row. You just want to set yourself up for success. And so when you're like, oh, God, no one takes us seriously. Our names are the Gummy Bears.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to pick on the Gummy Bears. They're just right here. Mario's right there. But like, look at the Expendables. This is a great rebranding. The Expendables is a cool name, but it kind of insinuates that you're not really worth anything.
Yeah.
We always joked about it. It's like, that's a cool name, but not really. They rebranded to the Titans. The Titans are a cool name. That's a great name. That's a really good name. There's the Tennessee Titans.
I just noticed that loader is like very big.
That's the Extendo loader.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's the.
I don't know if I've ever seen
You
that.
can hold extra. Yeah, you clip this whole thing. You got to take the whole thing apart.
I
You have to screw it together. It's not the fastest quick change, but it's their answer to the. Yeah.
Like the die one.
Yeah, the die or the other one, because those loaders don't hold a lot of paint.
Yeah.
And there's no internals in that thing, so I can really cram that thing full of paint. We're looking at my autococker up here. It still has a HK Army loader on it, just because that's all I really got. And Kyle's just been staring over my shoulder like I have something.
And Ryan was like, "What are you looking at?"
Over my cheek.
Yeah.
But this is my autococker. It's just been sitting here on the wall, waiting for a big game to come around. Actually, this thing right now is waiting for Matty Marshall to have him and I to have a free weekend, and I'm gonna go take his black coin with this thing.
Ooh,
he said autocockers in the woods.
Wow.
But this thing's got no internals in it, and so it's just a 300 round loader that doesn't feed very well.
Alex said the San Diego Extendos.
The San Diego Extendos?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Alex Frazier?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. The Extended toes? Yeah. Anyway. Thanks, Yantosh. So, yes, and I'm going to go for another black. I got a couple black coins, but I'm going to go for a couple more out there. So, yeah, I mean, we're just kind of the branding idea and the branding concept is you want to make it so when the team you're playing against doesn't laugh at you guys right away.
Yeah. About
having just kind of like a subpar kind of name. And you don't need to change your team name, and I get it, like a lot of them are fun. We went into the softball game 10 years ago, 15 years ago as the Meat Hammers, knowing full well that we weren't going to win anything. We weren't planning on winning. We were just going in there to have fun. So that, of course, is where is the direction we were headed. And if that's where you guys are going also, then that's fine. But a lot of people want to their plan is let's start this team and let's start Dynasty and let's win as much as we possibly can. Mm-hmm. So anyway, the kind of the crow's feet. That's actually a good one also. That's my one-man team. The crow's feet. Call them the crow's feet.
You know what was interesting? That second one-on-one in that final, that's who I thought was going to be put out first, which is interesting that
that's really weird that
Zach and Agent Smith were the first.
That was strange.
Like it
I
could have
agree.
just ended right there. But I was like, oh, it's Brandon for sure, and
Yeah.
I was like, it's Jacob for sure, because both of those guys are incredible gunfighters
Mm-hmm.
and one-on-one players.
I'm surprised Nick Laval didn't play. I think Nick Laval's super as an insane one-on-one player. He's won like 3 or 4 of those European championships for one-on-ones.
Yeah.
Also, not to mention the fact that everything else.
But Zach was playing extremely well through the tournament too.
Yeah.
So maybe I don't know. It was odd. Maybe it was a setup to make it go longer to like.
yeah, maybe
viewership,
just kind of
like,
get more
we'll
views
get
now
suspense, let the
that
suspense build.
Impact Bart owns the Go Sports. Yeah. Maybe it's like, okay, we need to boost the ratings.
Let it go to the second
so
one.
we're gonna
at
go
least.
to yeah. Interesting theory there. Allegedly, not like allegedly, but
Because
like
I know
allegedly.
Joey and Dave are really tight too.
Joey and
so-
Dave are tight. The Go Sports, we need to both boost the ratings.
Yeah.
I got a phone call about Go Sports, and my commentating was not. There was complaints about my commentating.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
It's more of an off-air conversation.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But I was representing my sponsors a little better than the other products that are out there, and the other.
Oh.
There may have been some complaints lodged. There's like a little comment box that people were dropping comment things in there. Yeah. So I guess like one of the notes said something about Ryan Greenspan
Wonder what
commentating.
Bears comments.
Yeah. I wonder if Go Sports had to
You
give
got-
a phone call about
Yeah.
Bear. Hey, Bear,
we
can
need
I-
Ryan. We need Bear back in the booth. Ryan out of there.
Yeah.
I think Ghost Sports throttled Bear's mic down because he was talking, and I was watching the game, and instantly, like after about like 3 minutes, his voice was way lower.
Well, yeah, you have to. He's just shut because like he knows. Yeah, like
But it was like way.
remember in Europe when they didn't have any of that technology to throttle anything?
Yeah.
And it was like he was shouting so loud that it was like ear piercing. It's kind of like when I watch this, like when I crank this air horn button up all the way, and then I blow over the because a lot of you guys were watching this thing with headphones on, and if you crank this thing up to full blast, it'll we might be getting some legal notes in the mail.
Yeah.
Yeah, Iron Man had a rough one. I didn't see Bears.
I think it was Saturday. It was one of your guys' matches.
I know. I remember that because he actually was down. He was down with us, shouting at all of us for a while.
Well, then he FaceTimed me, and then he went on the booth,
Yeah.
went over to you guys.
You're like, dude, I gotta go, man. I'm busy.
It's like, I have to go run some errands. That was when I was going to the post office. I was like, it's about to close.
So yeah, Bear's entertaining. I enjoy having him around. It's kind of like you can only have him in little doses, though, right? In little doses. So, but yeah, I want to talk a little bit about the event right now. So while we're at it, what did everybody here think? And I guess your opinion too. Like, what did you think when you saw the layout? Eric Hunter saw it. And he texted me. He goes, "Dude, is there something wrong with the screen, or did they mess up on the layout and mirrored it wrong?" And I was like, "No, they did that on purpose, obviously." Yeah, shout out to Rocco. What did you guys think of that layout? I thought it was pretty cool. It was a little repetitious, but it had that center punch that kind of kept people all excited.
Yeah,
you know, like
yeah.
people want to see people get bunkered.
Yeah.
You want to see that cool stuff. It was actually a lot more difficult than it seemed to actually close the game.
Yeah.
Like even when I was one point in time against X Factor, I was in their Dorito.
Yeah.
And it was like 4-on-3 or 4-on-4. I was in their Dorito, and they
Yeah.
had 4 guys alive on the field. And I couldn't see anybody.
Wow.
I couldn't shoot anybody.
I
think
saw a
Meter
lot
was
of people,
right in
like,
front of me.
flip the field on each other.
Yeah, that was super common because
Yeah.
the snake side was pretty easy to get down because obviously there's no one that could cut off the move from 1 to 2.
Yeah.
And then the only guy that can really stop the move from the 3 to the 50 or the 2 to the 50 was somebody in the center. So as
Yeah.
soon as that neutralize event happens in the middle where someone gets bunkered, then it's just a free jump for both teams to get in there.
Yeah.
And with the exception of running there off the break, it was relatively easy to get into that spot. Not much could lock you off from the tall temple to like what would be the God bunker and the God bunker into the snake. There was that brick on the other side of the field. Well, I guess it would be like the next spot up, which is kind of cool. It was really cool having those things.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was definitely tricky though for people to name it. So we naming it was weird. And it was weird. Like imagine this. So you're in, like, what do you guys call, like, the first tower before the like, so it would go snake, and then moving backwards would be, like, the god.
yeah.
And then what's behind
Like
that?
money or
the money.
something, yeah.
So imagine saying money, and you're thinking in your head, you're like, okay, the guy's in front of me. But no, he's on the other side of the field.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so when you're in the back center.
Okay, so it's flipped.
So, yeah, so in the back center, if I'm going, because I went snake way.
Yeah.
But I also shot snake way.
Yeah.
So I would shoot
So
left.
it'd always be switched.
I would shoot left at the snake.
Yeah.
And then I would move right into the California.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it was like, it was very strange in that sense. And then otherwise, if I were shooting snake way out of the back center from, like, if I were basically facing the snake way,
Yeah.
I would actually be shooting Dorito way. Yeah, it was really weird. It was kind of like, to get your head wrapped around that was kind of tricky. It was interesting, and I really liked it. I thought that was cool.
It was interesting too because it looked like a lot of the box setups were like 4 people on one side.
Right, because that Dorito side was so tricky and difficult to get to, that because there was just a huge open lane. There were
Yeah.
2 big lanes to shoot through over there.
Yeah.
And whereas on the snake side there was only one, and to get up the middle, that was also the easiest way.
Oh,
It's like,
around the
so
snake
you
side.
go like to that center tower,
Yeah.
that way, and then you would go to the snake, and you would go to the like that money California tower.
Sure.
So 2 guys would go, one would up the center, one would go here, and then one would run. I never liked that setup, really cramming those guys, just because a
Yeah.
lot of paint came through that zone.
Yeah.
And then there was that center little W, which you can kind of go, but if you go up on the Dorito side,
Yeah.
you're literally staring at the box and, like, all the guys that run out shooting up the middle.
Oh, wow.
So it was a little trickier that way.
Sure.
And then the pits were behind everything, which was super chaotic when you're back there, because there were, like, just a ton of random people.
Yeah,
back
I
there.
saw
like,
it. It looked
like there was
crammed.
there was no like security.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was just crazy. Like,
Oh,
one point I'm
yeah.
like, Kevin, where's Kevin?
Yeah.
Kevin, what's the? He was standing right in front of me.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
dude, there's just 100 people back
Yeah.
there. And then the paint would hit the net and, like, just be spraying everybody.
Yeah. Everything did look like really, really close. Mm-hmm. And the field, because of that too, the field looked, I know it was probably regulation, but it looked like
really narrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think there was also a lot of space on the outsides. I thought it was great. I love playing on turf also, especially that
Me too.
turf. It was like it was not brand new, but it's brand new, very, very lightly used turf.
Yeah.
It's not, it was relatively flat and even. It was pretty good.
I like that middle, but I didn't love having it flipped. I didn't love, like, it being split, like snake side is on either side of the field.
So you're
Same with
you're
Dorito.
always right-handed.
Yeah. True.
And Doritos are always, Marcelo's like, God, I can't, I'm so happy I don't have to play that stupid thing. He had to go to the can every time, play
Yeah.
left-handed out of it. But there were some tricky moves. And actually what was also really, really clever about how they lined it up, instead of just kind of putting 2 bricks like this, like apart from each other, splitting the 50,
Yeah.
he offset them and put, like, the back sides of them were on the 50s.
Oh, okay.
So, like, each brick was not necessarily on the 50, it would be like at the 45.
Yeah.
But the backside of it was directly on the line of the 50, or maybe like just off of it.
Okay.
So, like, it still was mirrored up on
Yeah.
the sides. And then there were these little W's just outside. So, like, when you're naming it, if you want to try to name it in succession, it didn't really work like that
Yeah.
because there was another one right here. Right? And so you had to name the front and the back sides of everything in the middle.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because otherwise you're like, oh, he's in the brick. They say call it the China or the monster. It's in
Yeah.
the monster. Well, is he in their monster or is he in our monster, which is right here? And then there were the 2 W's, which you could get to from either side. And so we actually just went as basic as possible and just called the 2 wings righty and lefty.
I wish we would have got Maddie on here, but maybe we can get him next week. We tried to get him last minute. That was our fault. He would have been able to come on, but
We're trying to get Meter on, but I guess we can only
everybody's
get his
on
dog.
Yeah, only his dog Penelope. Heard Maddie asking a lot of coaches and players, like, who does the blind layout? Does it give an upper hand to the more experienced guys, or does it kind of favor these less experienced teams? I mean, obviously, the more experienced guys have a huge advantage just in general, but, like, is a blind layout better for these like a level or energy elite? Which in my opinion, I think it does.
Well, yes. So that's a good point, right? I think there's just twofold, right? When we used to play 7-man a lot of the times, right, we would dissect these fields for hours, each one of them.
Yeah.
And I think that when that whole crew is together and they're all doing it, they're all getting, because we've been doing it for so long, right? Those guys are all in the same mindset, and we all understood how to play a blind layout as far as pace goes, about what to do, when to do it, and how to kind of execute everything.
Yeah.
But when you put a mix of the guys that have done that forever and with a mix of guys that haven't, you get a different type of mentality for both directions.
Sure.
When you get a bunch of people who don't really know, and again, this field was really overwhelming at first. At first,
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh no! Like this is gonna be such."
It did look like, I thought the same. It looked
Yeah.
extremely chaotic.
But
watching
as
Friday.
soon as once we figured it out, figured it out. Like after an hour spending on the field, you're like, okay, the Dorito side's gonna be really hard because there's 2 wide open lanes.
Yeah.
Okay. And the back center shooting right-handed out of the back center every time towards the Doritos. B, you can lock off the Dorito side quite a bit from several different points. Then the snake, we're like, the field's gonna turn.
Yeah.
You know, there's gonna be a guy in this wedge just locking off the snake,
Yeah.
or he's gonna be on your side of the field.
Yeah.
There's only a couple spots you can do it from.
Yeah.
So the field ended up playing very similarly throughout the event. The snake side was way more shootable. Guys were getting shot or they were making it. And then which led to teams kind of pulling back a little bit here and there. But for the most part, the field played really similar for everybody. The one advantage that new teams like the Hurricanes and Level and the ML Kings even, right? I think they played really well also. It's that punch. And I think Maddie said it well, and it's that Mike Tyson quote. It's like everybody's fearless or everybody's like super confident until you get punched in the face.
Yeah.
Right? Which is something that you can think of, and it goes to say, like, back in the 7-man days when we were playing against teams, they're like, great. Or when we were playing even better when they had mixed divisions, a lot of the teams would go, all right, well, we're playing against Dynasty.
You have nothing to lose.
We got nothing to lose. Let's hit them on all 3 fronts.
Yes.
Guys are on our side of the field off the break. Guys are all the way run to the snake. They run crazy routes to these spots.
Yeah.
Or someone ran to the Dorito too, and we weren't expecting that. It's like, damn it.
Yeah.
Or they go to those stupid little bricks on the side and then look across. Like,
Yeah.
and just throw a wrench in your gears. So that's something that kind of happened. And then you got the jitters of guys who have never really dealt with, like, the only time they look at a blind layout is weekend 1, day 1 in practice.
Yeah.
And they're used to making mistakes.
Yeah.
You can make these mistakes, and so that adaptability is very difficult to overcome. And next time, and like I know that a lot of the players here that are watching who play in the WC, they understand it. And my Savage guys are even like a greater example of that. Is like sometimes the first time they actually see the angles on the field is a minute before the game starts.
Yeah.
They're like walking out there for the first time. And
Yeah.
So when they get to the 50, they're like, this is all new to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And not knowing those angles is a huge, huge disadvantage.
Sure.
Yeah.
You definitely have to like do a lot more homework at those events too, because I mean, I don't know, even when we go to coach the WCPPL, we're like, anytime we have, we're spending, or like discussing, you and I, or watching other games, like watching the higher level, like the Premier Division, and then coming back and like, okay, maybe I can implement this. Is like constantly trying to collect as much data as you can about the field.
Yeah, and that's absolutely true, right? And I think that that another thing that you can do is like, everybody can see the lanes. And I was actually talking to Hightone and Hirsch the other day about this, because they were playing, and I watched a couple of their games at the WC, and it's like, hey, look, man, if you guys aren't going to win the mid game, and we say this all the time, you got to be shooting guys off the break. Like, people are running straight through an open lane. Like, that's like as clear cut as it gets. Guys have to run through this big zone.
Yeah.
So you got to be proficient in hitting those lanes. One thing that I think attributed to some of our ill-gotten success there was that we had 9 guys rostered. Damien didn't play the first day, so everybody on the team except for Damien and Alex and Mikey, so that's 6 guys, shot from the back center.
Oh wow!
Like, what is Arturo? Like, I mean, not like Arturo and Dalton aren't good at shooting. And Dalton, I think they're both great, and obviously they can do the job.
Yeah.
But what it does is it takes a rep out of Marcelo's hands. It takes a rep out of Blake's hands.
Yeah.
And if I'm like, shoot it once and then next time it's Archie, and then next time it's Blake, and then
Yeah,
next time it's
yes.
oh Ryan, can you shoot it again? And I'm like, okay, yeah, hey Marcel, and then we're sharing the back center. It's like, wait, are you going in first?
Yeah,
So there's
yeah.
a lot of it's like, why do we have all these guys doing this
Yeah.
in those points? Even one point. It was like Alex and Dalton, and I go, all right, so which one are you guys shooting from the back center?
Yeah.
They're like, I don't know. I guess me. Dalton's like, damn, like I don't know why I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Obviously joking, but you know, you gotta like limit. You gotta get as much. You gotta use the time on the field to practice as much as possible.
Yeah.
I know you have a theory about that, kind of like playing longer points in the beginning.
Yes, yeah, definitely. The first match,
Mm-hmm.
when I'm coaching my guys at WCPBL, I try to have them play a really long match, and not end the points really quickly, so they can just like gather as much, catalog as much data about the field as they can as possible. Because that in almost, you know, like you don't want to lose that first match, but I think, you know, if you have the ability to win it in a close match, it's gonna be like your practice on the layout, which can, you know, kind of bite you if you struggle through the rest of your games, because you need that first one. I mean,
Yeah.
kind of like, even, you know, you guys, you were right on the
We
cusp.
actually we missed the cut by 3 points, which a lot of that was attributed to that major I got at the end of the first match. But yeah, I mean, you do want to spend as much time on the field, but on that field in particular, it was like, you also don't want to let a guy into your side of the field and start shooting you guys.
Yeah.
So you can kind of make it work, and then there's just definitely a fine line. Like, you want to take your time, but you don't want to give up free opportunities.
Yeah.
You want to apply the pressure, but you definitely want to shoot the bad guys when they're there.
Yeah.
You don't want to be like, oh, I'm not gonna shoot them. I want him to. I want him to make that spot so I get a better practice. You don't want to do it like that.
No.
You just want to be a little more conservative off the break. You know, don't push it. You know, just weigh out the risk reward factor a little bit better. Like, kind of really evaluate that.
I mean, it seemed like that was the ticket for this that Dallas event, was aggression.
Mm-hmm.
And even like in that finals match, like, it looked like Damage was going to close out that game. They were, you know, broke away on a little bit of a lead, and then Impact like pushed it, and they were aggressive, and they came out punching, and they got those points back through that. And it's interesting because I mean, maybe you saw a little bit different, but I didn't think that Damage, like, their MO was playing really aggressive.
No, it wasn't.
So it's interesting that they, you know, they took it. When I saw a lot of teams like being really like heavily rewarded for aggression.
Yeah, I mean, they had a couple of little punches here and there, but you know, I think that they just made kind of more of the right decisions here and there, and they just kind of it wasn't like they played the field much better, because I feel like everybody at that level played the field incredibly well. It's just winning some of those gunfights. I think that Impact made a couple of mistakes in taking advantage of specific opportunities. They sometimes didn't take advantage of an opportunity when they could have, and then when they did get a kill, a lot of them would kind of reposition and then give the body back.
Sure.
So you know, it was interesting how they kind of like played a lot of that things. I will say though, Zach Hill played really well.
Yeah.
For him.
Yeah.
That's exciting to see.
And Axel played.
Yeah, Axel played really
amazing.
well. Yeah.
I saw him win a lot of games.
Mm-hmm.
I did like how Impact was putting 2 guys up the middle early. A lot. Like, not necessarily like both guys in that fortress, but
Right.
one
In
guy
that
up the
tower.
middle, and then the next guy in that tower.
Yeah, and the reason for it is because the back center wasn't fantastic, which is interesting because Damage used that back center a lot.
Yes.
Like Jason was in there for the whole game sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, I saw one really great point of you and Marcelo in that 2-on-2, where Marcelo was in their snake, and you were in their middle fortress, and I think you were in their center. Yes, and you went back at the right time when forget who.
I think it was Jason.
Jason tried to come up,
Right.
cut through, and blind Marcelo out to come get you, but you were already.
I was already wrapping around.
Yeah.
I kind of used that center to try to trick him in that one. But it's always scary when it's like a 2-on-1 like that. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna lay down and crawl.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
all right, hopefully nothing happens
Yeah.
right now. But yeah, that back center was a little tricky. But so if you're only gonna send one Dorito away, you usually put 2 guys snake way, one up the middle. So where's that other guy gonna go? Usually that's why Impact was like, we need to find a home for our fifth body.
Sure.
Let's put him up the middle.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that this field will be set up at your guys' local fields, and it actually probably
Or
was set
used
up
for tournaments.
Yeah, or used to a couple little tournaments here and there. And hey guys, so the link to the raffle. Hey James, do you want to? I think it's just you gotta message him, you gotta DM him on Instagram to set it up. I don't know if there was an actual link, and he's got 20 tickets, probably less on there left now. But just go onto his Instagram, and he will dial you in with a ticket there because he doesn't want to oversell them. So if he sends your PayPal or whatever, it'll be it might get inundated and then oversold. So just go to Island X Designs on Instagram, at Island X Designs on Instagram, and you can send him a PM, a DM, whatever you guys call it, a regular M, and he'll dial you in with a ticket or raffle ticket or whatever it is. So speaking of raffle tickets and freebies, we've got a bunch of extras here. The $100 gift card to Matrix Gear from 2 weeks ago. One of them went unclaimed. So one man's loss is someone else's gain. And so we're going to throw that back into the wheel. So we've got and then I talked to Paul this weekend, and he's like, hey, give out another couple $100 on the next show. And you texted you too. So what we're going to do is we're going to re-gift the 100, give another 100, and then we're going to split one down the middle, and we'll do 250. So we're going to do 300 free bucks to Matrix Gear here today, along with the headband that went unclaimed. So we're going to go with, again, throwing it back to the community. I got a couple of posters, and I'm going to do some
Tiger Wear stuff.
Oh, and
Or,
we
like
got
I
some
said,
Tiger Wear.
Got a beanie.
Oh, also, speaking of beanies, James from Island Designs also has a beanie that's gone unclaimed for like 3 months. It's been given away like 2 or 3 times. So we might have to do like a cutthroat or something like that. Shout out to Jack Boyarski, my dude. Jack, you also should have just gotten in the mail a gift from last week's show. I think you won last week or 2 weeks ago. Anyway, shout out to Jack. Let's give you a little air horn, buddy. Let's give you a little air horn. And then let's talk a bit about because this is one that as we're coming into the summertime, things get hot. We were talking specifically. Actually, I had lunch with Devin Odell, and he was talking about how lousy it is to play in Texas in the summertime.
Oh yeah,
and it's just like in recovery. And we were talking about it.
Summer and winter. Maybe.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand Texas. I don't get it. And we were talking a little bit about recovery, and someone was mentioning it to me. So if you're here, sorry in advance. I forgot who mentioned it, but I don't know. What do you do as far as recovery goes? And I kind of need to know too, because I feel like I'm getting more and more. It takes a lot more time now to recover. I mean, obviously stretching as much as you can throughout the week leading up to it, drinking water. I don't know, you go to the gym every single day.
I mean,
how does it work? Like, when you're sore, you just kind of like just work something else out?
I do. That's the main thing as far as working out. But after like recovery after events, I don't know, I try to eat a lot. I feel like you're so depleted, and so I'm just trying to put a ton of stuff into my body. And like from literally like every food group, like fruits, veggies, proteins, meats, like everything. But a big thing for me I've found is like the sauna. The sauna is like huge. I even if I'm like, if I haven't been to the gym in a few days, like I start to feel like low energy and crappy. And then I notice it just going, like, even if it's like a light workout and then I go get in the sauna for 15-20 minutes, literally like purge all like the crap out of you and just put in almost like a half a gallon of water just in that session, I feel amazing.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting rid of a lot of lactic acid that way too.
Yeah,
flushing it with water is something that you can always do.
Yeah. And or like, since our gym's right by the ocean, I haven't done it as much while it's cold, but like I'll go jump in the ocean for like 15 minutes right after a
It's
workout.
actually on the beach.
Yeah,
pretty much.
on the
it's not
beach,
just
so
right next to the ocean.
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
It's on the ocean.
But yeah, I don't know. I think like Stretching is a big thing, and then also like an active recovery. So just like light, like I'll go, especially after the tournaments, I'll wait like a day or two, and then that my first exercise back in the gym is not like going back and pushing it again, because I feel like everything in your body is like, it's so like worn out that it's like you kind of have to like get like warm it back up again. So I'll do like, I don't know, even like 30-minute exercises, like full body light, just like getting the joints and everything activated back up again. But I don't know, I think food is a massive part of it. One really cool thing we did before Orlando is before we went into the tournament, we went to like this recovery place and we did a bunch of different little things they had there. But I got like it was ridiculously expensive.
Oh.
I shouldn't have got it, but like IV that had like every single vitamin, and I felt incredible after that. And I was talking,
you had that Saints money in your
yeah,
hole in your
like,
pocket.
I was like, I think it was like a $300 IV. It was ridiculous.
Ooh.
But I felt amazing. Like,
I'll bet.
Yeah. And I felt like so hydrated for at least like 2-3 days after that. But it's funny, I was talking to that guy, he's like, you know, a lot of people think that you get an IV like when you're hungover, but he's like, the better thing to do is you get the IV before you go into training, or if like, you know, if you're gonna go to Vegas and rip it or something, you get it
Only
before
if you go to Vegas.
You get it before you go, and so that was something good to keep in mind. So obviously, you know, that falls into the hydration factors, like making sure that you do. And I said this the last show, it was like the biggest thing for me is I'm starting to feel like by that 2-3 o'clock hour of practices is like where I'm like really drained, and now I'm realizing like need those calories, that food, because we're burning so much.
Yeah, I used to never eat. I mean, I rarely eat like a lunch or anything big or heavy at all, which is actually hilarious because before our second match on Saturday, Damien comes down with a gigantic pile of brisket.
Oh, man.
And he's like, hey guys, I got some brisket, you want to eat? I go, dude, we were playing in an hour. And he's like,
that doesn't put you
no,
to
just
sleep.
a little bit, just like a little bit. I go, what do you don't drink, you don't eat a pile of brisket before you go play? And he's like, really? I'm like, oh, Jesus.
There you go. That's good. From Chris Odom, who we were
Yeah,
talking
Chris
about
Odom.
last show.
Yeah, you're talking about you last on the last show. And that's actually really good advice right there. We should get Chris on one of these times too.
Yeah.
Obviously, crossover sports are a huge, and having training and staff as far as nutrition goes and all that.
I mean, I honestly like, you know, and I'm glad Chris talked about it too, the active recovery, because that, you know, it's like lightly mentioned. I don't do it that much, but I think that's huge. Like, even, do you remember like a couple years back, I was like telling you I was having that like tendon issue above my calf, and you're like, dude, have you? You're just in like not working out anything because you're in so much pain. He's like, why don't you just like go for a run? And then it literally, I went for a light run, and then I ran the next day, and it like
Just kind of it works itself out a little bit.
So that there's definitely, you know, something to that active recovery.
Yeah, and cryotherapy is good too. I was just talking to Jason, a friend of mine, Jason Tracy, out in Atlanta area, and he was asking about cryotherapy. I used to do that quite a bit out here. It's actually pretty fascinating, and this could also be all in your mind, kind of a placebo effect. But if you go into a cryo chamber, or if you go into a cryotherapy office, go down there and do the stretch test, right? So just try to stretch just without kind of like working it too much, and be like, okay, what's my range of motion here, all this, and go down, touch your toes. A lot of people can't do that even. And then you go into this cryotherapy, and what it does is it kind of shocks your body to thinking like, uh-oh, we're going to die.
Yeah.
It's basically what it's doing.
Yeah.
And what it does is it activates all your red blood cells and flushes them through into your vital organs. And then when you step out, it's very similar to deep dives as well. It goes, oh, we're not going to die. And then it throws all this oxygenated red blood cells back into your body, and you're like, and you feel better. Kind of like Oliver's frog poison theory, you know?
Yes, yeah.
Oliver used to do this, well, used to do, I don't know if you say do it.
Yeah.
He would go, when he was down in Peru, he would do the frog poison thing. And this is like it's a kind of a ritual, but it's like spiritual, but it's also something that's like, oh, it pulls all the toxins out of your body. And it was like, and he goes, dude, you feel so much better afterwards. And you're like, well, yeah, of course you feel better afterwards. Okay. Like, look, like Camille doesn't know we have a show right now. You know?
You should just get her on and be like, hey.
Yeah, hey, what's up?
Yeah,
if
you're
she
a
calls
special
back,
guest.
yeah, let's see.
If she calls again.
No, we'll just see her. Let's just see what she has to say. Let's just see what my fiance has to say. Hey, I can't see you.
Were you trying to be on the show?
I forgot. It's Tuesday.
Yeah.
No, it's all right. Thank you.
Hey,
You're our special guest.
You're
now.
a special guest. We just had to hang up on our special guest.
Yeah, they're doing their show. I mean, sorry. Anyways, how's it going?
It's
Hey,
going-
everybody.
It's going well.
It
It's
looks
just
like you guys are having a hoot over there.
a hoot.
So we're live from Ohio. Sloan's on her horse.
Wow.
It's a pony. Sloan, what's your pony's name?
Sage.
Well, I know what
My
it is.
last name.
I was actually
Just
trying
so
to.
happens.
Camille, hey. We don't want to hear from you. Oh, just a reminder though, on Tuesdays at 4 p.m. we go live on YouTube. It's only been, this is like our 2.5 years in, more or less.
I know. I get
We've
up
only been
here
doing
and
it for
I forget
2.5 years. I know it's hard to,
all
we actually
about-
moved, I don't know if you've seen the studio here in the garage, Camille, but we moved down here because every Tuesday at 4 p.m. we would have to lock you in the room, in the house, but you must have obviously forgotten.
Here we go. Look, I was just calling to say hi, and I didn't think I was gonna have to get an earful, which I normally do every day.
Hi, Sloan.
Hey,
I just
Sloan.
wanted to show you our new saddle pad.
Okay.
Wow.
And yeah, it's our new bareback pad. So
Okay.
no strokes. Look how. Do you see that posture?
Yeah, she's. Yeah.
That's a nice posture on that
Brandon
bareback
Ortego.
pad.
It is a mini horse. It's a pony, right?
It is a pony, but
Pony play.
yeah, posture's a thing even in paintball, so that's a thing to take to. Oh, she needs to take a nappy, so we gotta go.
All right. Bye, Sloan.
Bye.
So take a nappy on the horse. Okay, bye.
Bye. Oh, I forgot.
I forgot
How funny
it's
is
your
that?
show,
Yeah,
yeah.
she wasn't even like joking.
Yeah.
Like, that's just.
Yeah. No.
What do you guys do? So, are you playing paintball this weekend? Yep, babe. I'm. Yeah, I am. I'm actually going to Paris. I've told you that 15 million times. We share a calendar even. So I will not be here this weekend. Yeah. I don't know if everybody else is like that. Just some things. She just tunes out.
Yeah.
Oh, you're playing paintball again this weekend? Yeah. Pretty much
Yeah.
every weekend from February till November.
for the last 25 years.
25 years. Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh yeah. Well, where were we on that one? Yeah. So speaking of which, I'll be in Paris this weekend at RNPPC, just outside of Paris at the Camp Carnage Field.
Nice.
Next week in Annandale Paintball. And actually, as we're talking about recovery, I gotta text JT from Annandale and send out an email blast. If you are attending my Annandale clinic, I feel like this has got the highest amount of soda drinkers per capita out of
Who
any of
does?
this Minnesota clinic that I've gone to.
Oh.
So basically, which is the point where I had everybody going around in the circle. You know, you're like stretching in the morning. You're like, okay, tell me your name.
Yeah.
How long you been playing? What you'd like to learn today?
What's your favorite
and,
soda?
And I actually, I added in one more topic onto there, and I say, how many cans? Well, they call it pop. over there.
Pop. I was gonna say.
How many cans of pop do you drink a day? It was gonna be a week, but I found out that like the mathematics of it, just some people just couldn't figure it out.
Oh my
So it was
God.
like maybe six a day. I haven't drank six sodas in 6 years. But if you were getting ready for
I do like
an
a
event,
good root beer.
I'll have a sip of. I know I do too. That's the thing. Like I like them. They're
Yeah.
okay. You
Yeah.
know? There's like 60 grams of sugar in every single sip. I think. But so sometimes it's soda. And actually Maui Rockstar's got a really good point. Go vegan for a couple of days for a full recovery. And we talked about this. Was it like last week or the week before about how like if you go vegetarian for a couple of days.
Yeah.
Or like a day even.
Yeah.
You'll feel like a lot more power from some of the food that you get.
For sure. And someone else too, I meant to bring that up, was talking about BCAAs, and then also like glutamine is really good for muscle recovery. If you wanted to add in some supplements.
Yeah, and actually, paintball rules. I'd like to get if you want to throw in the chat here how you felt. I mean, obviously, when you kick something like you're drinking a lot of soda every single day and you quit it, you're going to be a little ornery.
Bobby Kramer, I only drink coffee, water, and beer.
There we go. There we go. All the essentials. Yeah, if you kind of quit that, you're going to be a little testy for a little while.
Yeah.
But overall, you should immediately lose weight. You'll probably have a better looking complexion relatively quickly. I don't know if you've seen the faces of meth before, but I feel like it shares a lot of similarities with the faces of a 12-pack of Coke a day. But yeah, you know, like you'll probably shed a ton of weight right away.
I like those. I don't do it a lot because I don't need to lose a ton of weight, but like the keto diet, and you get to eat a bunch of good food. Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to cut out the fat. You're cutting out like mainly the carbs.
Right.
So you can eat all the bacon you want.
Yeah, and that's another one. The carnivore diet, that's a big one right now, getting a lot of traction. I actually take this year I started, so I'm on about my second this will be my third month of taking organ supplements. That's actually going to be. We haven't eaten anything terrible in a while. I was actually waiting for Jonas from Sweden to find to locate the rotten fish, the Halstrungumum, to send it over. But apparently, you got to wait until after summer because they've got to let all the fish rot throughout the entire summer, and that's when you get it. It's falls when you get the harvest the best stuff. So we'll Bob the Bear did keto with Skemp and lost 28 pounds in 30 days.
Yeah,
30 pounds once. Only drinking water for 6 months. Yeah.
Only water.
Yeah, you'll lose a lot more than that. I went on that. I did that other diet, the one where you didn't eat, like the fasting one, the Prolon one.
Yeah,
that was pretty uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't really need to lose a lot of weight. But in general, if you do, cutting sugar out is one of your best things. But back to the whole recovery thing. Recovery is a lot easier if you're prepping for whatever you're gonna do properly.
Sure.
Right. So if you cut out soda before a big event and you try not to drink even the sweet Gatorades and all that other stuff, and you just cram down a bunch of water and kind of like just eat a little bit healthier, you're gonna have a huge results in a lot of your body's ability to recover right there. So sugar and breads, yep, all that stuff. I don't do juice, none of that stuff, honestly. And look, take a lot of this with a grain of salt. Neither one of us have a degree in anything aside from we are healthy in general. And so if you go out there and get sick, or if you're already thinking like, I don't need to listen to these yahoos because of whatever reason, I'm eating my cupcakes and I feel fine, then that's fine. You do that. But from personal experience, I feel like a lot of this has...
just telling you what we like. Yeah,
just telling you what we like. You know, don't take any stock trading advice from either one of us.
No.
Diet advice, take it with a grain of salt. If you want to know how to shoot straight, talk to us.
Yeah. And we still drink beer too, so...
Yeah, so there you go. Yeah. There you go. Water and
all
beer.
In moderation.
All in moderation. Cutting out carbs. There we go.
I think cutting out carbs is big.
It's big. Yeah, bread tastes so good though. I'm going.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll tell you what.
I love it too.
I'll tell you what.
We don't put on a lot of weight, so I feel like we have the ability to kind of like.
Dude, wait until you see. What I should do is we should trace like an outline of my head right now and my jowls, and then after I get back from France on Monday, after I've just been cramming out croissants and baguettes, we'll just see if. Let's see if this neckline has gotten a little bit bigger right here.
Yeah, you need a picture of you holding like a bunch.
Yeah, I'm gonna be eating so many croissants and pastries.
I don't wonder how many events like we went where we got in on that morning and before we went to practice, and then leaving we just got like there's just like nothing to eat besides like bread and then some meats, and then we come back just have like loaves of bread.
Yeah.
Fall asleep for 14 hours. Eat a bunch of bread before.
And shout out Chris O again.
Thank you.
Thank you also for some of your insight. Actually, we're gonna get a hold of you and try to get you on the show next week or the week after. If you're down, I'm not trying to pull you in here if you don't want to. But definitely want to talk to you about what you got going on as well. We got a lot of other cool guests that we have in the pipeline coming up here too. I'm gonna call Alex here in a moment. We also got a little Team USA update. Speaking of France, because obviously Marcelo is going to be coaching Team USA out in Paris in a couple of months. And the tryouts are this weekend for the USA U16, U19, this weekend in Boston. So Marcelo will be there choosing the team because obviously he is coaching it this year. Listen, I don't want to toot Marcelo's horn, but he is probably the best person for the job of coaching. Even though,
You just beat him, right?
let's not forget what happened right here. Let's not forget what happened the last time his team and my team went up against each other.
Wow.
This is up here, 2022 Paintball Combine Tournament Coach of the Year.
Yeah.
This is up here next to the Russian Federation Championship. It's up to
Golden barrels.
next to 2 golden barrels.
Yeah.
It is up there with a lot of history. And this one right here, beating Marcelo, this is one for the good guys. This is for you. This is for Nick Sloviak, then Nick Laval, Greg Sewers.
He might
this
call
is for
in
everybody.
just to
Okay?
debate it.
This is undebatable. And shout out to Earl if you're watching this thing, and for MVP right there. So look, there it is. But I will still say that he is the right man for the job.
Yeah.
On the Paris coaching.
He's got a lot of coaching wins. You got to
He
give
does
it
have
to
a lot
him.
of coaching wins. He just I don't know how it does it. We try to sandbag him, and it just doesn't work. So this event is invite only this year because they weren't sure how they were going to do it. But players from California Combine and players who made the team in 2022 who do still qualify to play are all invited. And the event is in September. So that's straight up from Lori from Boston, from BKI. So thank you, Lori, for giving us the details. Yeah.
I didn't ask you. Are you going to coach that team that Glenn asked you to coach?
No, I'm not.
No.
I just found out actually that they moved the date of the WCPPL. It was supposed to be the 28th. Now it's the 21st. So I'm actually, unfortunately, out of
Okay.
town.
I knew that. I think I told you that.
Yeah, maybe that's.
And then you're like,
yeah, I
no,
was like,
it
no,
says
it's
the
not.
date.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, that's the date.
Yeah. So, all right, let's get the big man on the phone. Let's get the
Box
big
is
man.
like heavy on one.
One side. That's weighted. Bum,
What's up, boys?
What up?
Uh-oh. Hold on.
What do you think of the layout?
There we go. I
move it over here.
Here we go. Hold on. All right, you're live, Al.
Talk to me about the layout.
You talked to us.
You talked to us.
Dude,
That's what we
you
called
know
you.
what? Fuck the layout.
Whoa.
The family-friendly show. Beep. Hey, don't you have some software you're on a delay, right?
Yeah. We can edit that out.
Shout out to
Check this
Ravage JPD from Canada.
Check out this I just unwrapped from Ryan Hall.
Dude, that's gonna come in handy.
Is that a lightsaber?
And that's gonna come in handy tomorrow, huh?
New lightsaber. Wow, what's happening tomorrow?
May the 4th.
Oh, it is. May the 4th be with you. All right, well, we usually get some kind of Star Wars news that day.
Oh yeah. Maybe we get another preview for the new Obi-Wan movie.
Dude.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I will say, I heard you guys talking about the tournament and stuff. Ryan, you played great this weekend. I know you didn't get the Golden Barrel, but in my opinion, you deserved it.
Thanks, dude. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Losers don't get Golden Barrels, but you know what?
We've been
They
losers.
should.
Hey, listen. We've both been losers a lot more times than we've been winners, and we both have golden barrels.
Yeah. I think we still won this weekend, though, even though we lost.
It's a win. It's a win. I ate a lot of
Yeah.
brisket that one night, and I definitely won at eating that.
Yeah, I feel like I made a lot of new friends, too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, the Dallas Vibe girls.
No, well, yeah, they're nice and definitely enjoyed chatting with them. But just there's a lot of people out, I feel like, that came out. It's kind of cool because the
I feel like we're your parents right
the
now.
regional tournaments
And
are
so
more like a local event
A lot of friends.
than they
Yeah.
are like the big NXL tournament. And there's more. I feel like there's more mixing between the divisions and the players there because everyone can just walk everywhere. The pro field is the pro field, but still anyone can go over there and talk to people and check it out. It's just a more laid back vibe, and I feel like that kind of promotes interaction between people who normally wouldn't interact at a paintball tournament. So I did enjoy that part of it.
Yeah, you're right, and I think that's cool, and that's actually something. You're right. You know, that was something kind of how it used to be back in the day. Remember when we did mixed divisions and all that stuff? I thought that was pretty neat. You know, and a lot of the people that come to regional events don't get to go to those big ones, and I think that was one of the main reasons when I was talking to Tom about. I was talking to him last year in Sacramento when there was one pro team there. It was 1.5. Or it was Impact, and then it was.
NYX,
Blake and the NYX was there, and it was Blake and the Gummy Bear guys.
Yeah.
But for the most part, that's what 4 total pro teams there, or 3.5 total 4. I said you got to get more people here. No one cares about Dynasty and Impact up at CEP. You need to get more other pros out here and involved. And the same thing goes for the Dallas event. Like having the pros there is a huge draw. It gets a lot of people out there, and they were like, "Whoa, oh my god, like this is really cool."
Yeah.
To meet, because not everybody has everybody who's watching this is already over the 3 of us. They're like, it's just Ryan and Alex and Kyle. But you get all the rest of the pro teams and pro guys to go out there and watch.
That's great, but I kind of tuned out after you said that I was right 2 times in a row. I'm gonna have to. I definitely timestamped that, and I'm going to, go record that and play that on loop.
Maybe
it'll help me fall asleep.
YouTube records it, so
yeah. I might have to edit this one. I actually, before it goes live on the thing, I edit the whole broadcast a little bit.
All right, it was at let's see, whatever.
It doesn't happen a lot. It doesn't happen a lot.
No, it does not. So I was, I kind of checked out for the rest of your speech there.
Jokes aside, did you like how the field was like opposite like that or no?
Yeah, it was cool. Even though we didn't do well, I don't feel like that was like because of the field or the layout or anything. I think it had more to do with our attitude going into the tournament.
Yeah.
And also, it's just, it's razor's edge, man. I mean, like even that run we just went on, a lot of those wins were 1-point wins. Penalty one way or the other, it's a different story. So, it kind of all caught up to us, it seemed like, in those 2 matches.
Yeah.
But, and, they're just bad breaks, too. Like, you get a bad call, or the other team gets a good call, however you want to look at it. And it's just rubbing is racing. You're on both sides of that part of it. It's just part of sports, especially sports where there's, subjective penalties. I mean, I was watching the NBA playoffs the other day, and there's, like, bad foul calls. Like, when you're watching the NFL, there's, bad pass interference call. When you're watching baseball, there's bad strike and ball calls. It's just when there's human error involved, that's just part of the fabric of the competition. So you can't really get mad at that. You certainly don't get mad at it when the call goes in your favor. So you shouldn't get mad at it when it goes against you.
Well said.
And I will say that the refs really, just from being around paintball for so long, I do feel like the refs right now are the best that they've ever been. At least the most consistent.
For sure.
And I don't make that face, Ryan. I'm right. And I feel like there's a rapport developing with the refs and the pro players that is more healthy than it has been in the past. Like, I feel like a lot of the times we felt like the refs were our enemies. We're like playing against the refs too. Mm-hmm. And when a ref would call a penalty on you, even if you deserved it, you'd be like, F that.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Well, we talked about this on a couple shows ago, right? It's just kind of like owning up to it.
Yeah.
It is so funny when people like cheat and then they get caught cheating and then they're in denial still.
Yeah.
It's like almost like, you did it, but you just kind of like want to pretend like you didn't. And so it's like, no. I definitely didn't, do that.
Yeah.
And you're like, dude, yeah, you did.
And I think a lot of times too, if people come out just barking at the refs, like, after the point's over, like about a call. And I feel like if you come to them and be like, hey, like that wasn't a hit, like a lot of times if you come from like a good place, mm-hmm. And actually talk to those guys, they might be like, you know what, like, maybe I did make a mistake. That happened in Philly to me, actually. A ball, like that ground was like really thin. Mm-hmm. It was like that dirt, mm-hmm. and a ball had hit the ground and sprayed on my goggles, and I got pulled for it, and I told the ref, I was like, hey, that ball hit the ground, then sprayed on my face. And he's like, you know what, like, I think you could be right, and I'm sorry for pulling you out. And I think a lot of times too, one, they won't make that mistake again usually, and then two, they're like, you know, especially when the calls are really bad, like I feel like they make up for it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, and there we did have a big turnaround. Brent was noting that as well, and like one thing that was a stark difference that we noticed from Friday to Saturday is the refs cleaned the bunkers. Because there were several different contentious calls that were made across the board.
Especially how those snake bunkers were so close to each other.
Yeah, everything, and like even the center was like on overline, and then the back center had so many hits on it, and the actual back center was relatively close, maybe closer than normal even, to the actual start gate, and so you're like up against the start gate off the box, and then, especially if you had to have two guys back there.
A bunch of paint was
so
hitting the start box.
A bunch was hitting the start box.
Gotcha.
That's how Marcelo got one of his minors, and the ref that pulled it was kind of like, yeah, actually I see that now, like my bad, because it was kind of like off the break, and he had to paint on the back of his thigh, you know.
Yeah.
It was kind of just doesn't really get there, so yeah, it was.
I heard you shot him.
Yeah, or actually I shot him. Yeah, I shot him. Like I get really nervous in the beginning, and I just start rattling my gun.
Ryan did that to me at World Cup. Remember, I was like, "What?" Or was it Chicago? Was I crawling around, or you were? But I was standing right there, and Ryan just put a heater straight into my cap, like from 2 feet away.
Oh man.
I was chronoing, and you know, like when you chrono, and you have a choice to walk in front of the chrono or behind it. Alex chronos and then walks in front of the chrono as the guy puts the gun up, and I shot him in the back of the cap. You've got two exit strategies. Do you walk in, like, you know, it's like when the Uber drops you off. Do you walk in front of the Uber, or do you walk around the back of it? You walk around the back, my man.
I walk in front of it trying to get that big insurance check, baby.
The all-time best reffing call though was when I overshot Archie.
That was a.
Oh my god! And now Kyle is just overshooting is just allowed across the board, which is great. I think that's the way it should be.
For sure.
But, that was my last major.
Bad, dude.
That was
the last time I got a major.
Really?
And then I got one this weekend.
Wow.
Yeah, you know what, dude? I will say this about Ryan. Ryan is probably, throughout the course of my paintball career, playing with all the players that I've played with, Ryan's probably the cleanest player that I know.
For sure, he is. I think so too.
He's always been like that. And other than when I very first met him, he loved shooting hot, which, you know, he doesn't. It's kind of hard to do now.
He's been singing that tune for 25 years. Ryan shooting hot. It's because we always
you turn that shit up in the NS, dude. Come on.
We always used to beat them up, and so no, you know who shot hot? I'll tell you right now, and you know exactly who it is. It was Yosh, because he had a thumb adjust on the back of his auto mag. I couldn't turn my gun up. You had to unscrew the cocking rod to turn the gun up back then. No,
when you got your Angel, bro.
Nah, bro.
Anyway.
Nah, you still need to put the thing in there.
So who's the dirtiest player?
Dirtiest player?
Who gets that rascal coin? Where's my rascal coin?
I don't know, man. I mean, anyone who does a dead man's walk, I consider that's like the lowest
epitome
of the low. Yeah. Dead man's walk is worse than wiping.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, kind of. So someone did a dead man's walk this weekend, I think.
In the pro division or no?
Or was it?
And they did. Somebody. I was talking to Jason Trozen. He's like, "Yeah, we caught a wipe. Like someone on the pro field actually got caught like wiping a hit, which is pretty rare."
But did they get a penalty?
Yeah, they got a penalty.
I think I saw that one down. I remember seeing someone get. I think I saw someone get a major.
I can't remember who it was, but
let's ask Jason. And let's ask Jason for just without their name on it. And we'll just put like their first initials and their address, and just send them the rascal coin.
I think Billy got caught trying to get away with one at the last event in Orlando.
I mean, it's pretty egregious if you like literally take your hand and like wipe off the hit.
Like, yeah.
There is a player that does that pretty consistently out there. There are players, but there is one in particular that does that. Actually, two.
Yeah, I can think of a couple. Yeah.
I don't know who's the dirtiest, Ryan. I mean, I can't really speak to guys on like other teams that much because I mean, some guys.
Hey,
are
Alex,
smooth.
I forget
Some
what
guys
your
are smooth at it, and they're not known for being dirty, but they're just good at it.
I forget what your screen name was in when we used to play video games.
Mr. Honesty.
Remember, I think that same tournament I got the overshooting thing. That was when Blake got the gross major and he had to sit in timeout because he was pulling up his knee pad, and the ref thought he was wiping.
Yeah. That was-
Actually, I thought of that this week.
And then I got a gross major.
I had to pull
yeah,
up
for
my knee
yelling.
pad while I was playing, and I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like Blake's like, I was just pulling because it's so like that is just like a funny thing to do is put your gun on the ground in the middle of a point and then pull up your knee pad.
Oh yeah, so there you go. Mario said it. Some team, a player from a team ran down the sidelines with their gun down on the snake side and then just hit the buzzer.
Oh, I like that move.
At least he didn't shoot everybody in the back.
Yeah, I
first.
mean that's
that's nice. of him.
That might just be-
that was nice of him. That was a dead man's walk, kinda. But
So yeah, I guess if there's no boundary now on the NX on the pro field, you could technically do that.
well. I mean, like, what if you like get up and you start walking towards the other team and then hit it? It's like
Yeah,
you didn't
why
shoot anyone. It's
anybody,
not
yeah.
really. I don't know. That's kind of a gray area.
Yeah,
That's not. Is
the
it
dead
that bad?
man's jog.
Dead man's jaw.
Let's
Yeah.
see it, Kyle. Let's see it, baby.
See if I can do it.
Yeah.
I don't think that's happening in our league. You're
Dude,
good.
you know the other Kyle?
Kyle Bowen?
Santos.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
What up?
Sandy Toes.
Sandy
There it is, Sandy Toes. Congrats on the win.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won last week. I heard him from the other room yelling. He's actually watching the Spick and Span Show right now.
There we go.
He's I need to see his earphones in. He's the only one that told me that it was on. So I was like, yeah, maybe I'll watch this crap.
Did you, were you watching when Camille was blowing up Ryan's phone?
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, I forgot you have this thing every Tuesday.
Yeah.
I meant to ask Kyle what it's like to live to work for an overlord like you. Oh, it's 5 o'clock and he's just still in there screwing things together. You're just gonna keep cracking the whip on him.
Oh yeah, he doesn't leave till I do.
As you go in the back and you just lean back and just wiggle around in the show.
I'm eating chocolates. Yeah. Tighten those screws. Loosen those screws.
Check this one out, Al. Brandon Ortega sent this one in. Check it out.
Dope. Dude, you should
Nice.
wear that just so I can shoot the crap out of it.
Two-tone.
Nice.
Yep, this is going up on the. It's actually going to go up in one of those. Did you see the new Spick and Span boxes? I think I sent you a picture.
Oh.
Of this.
Oh,
Let me
nice.
see that again.
Which one? This one
Yeah.
or the box?
Nice. That. Yeah.
Oh wait, you can't see it.
Will you send me one of those in case I run out of toilet paper?
That's not very nice. No, you got enough headbands behind you.
Come on, everybody. I'm joking.
After that call they reviewed. Oh, so yeah, and Brent, they didn't have any review cams at the last one. He kept saying he
That's
wished
right,
he
Doug.
did.
Recovery chocolate.
Recovery chocolate. Alex is
Recovery from
in
depression.
constant pain. He's like, hey, my hips hurt. I'm like, what do your hips hurt? You always complain about your back when you play the snake. Now your hips hurt because you play the Doritos. He's like, I've just been sitting down for too long. Like, okay.
Yeah, what do you do for recovery, Alex?
I cry.
That's actually probably good.
Yeah, saltwater's good.
Yeah.
Saltwater's
Yeah.
good for you. It pulls out the lactic acid also.
Yeah. It's probably like the sauna because, you know, you like,
Very similar.
you're
It's very
purging out.
purging, and it's very similar to being in the ocean, like a warm ocean.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of
Here,
tears.
check this out, Ren.
A lot of tears. What's up?
Honey harvest. Hold on.
That's a big tub of honey.
Liquid gold.
Wow.
What is
It's
that?
crystallized though. It's like super thick.
So what do? You put some water in there, or some
Now you just gotta heat. You gotta heat it up, and it gets flowing.
little high fructose corn syrup? Mix that in there.
Oh, Breaking
Yeah,
Bad
but-
operation over there.
Yeah. Can you explain to
delicious,
everybody what
man.
that is? Why don't you
It's honey.
put your finger
Or
in there?
maybe
Let's see
not.
it. I want to.
Nah.
Nah, you won't even try it. You won't even try your own honey.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go back over there right now. I'm gonna get a fork here.
Get a squeegee and dip it in there.
Dip a barrel in there. So, if everybody remembers, Alex is a resident beekeeper also.
Dude, you guys are gonna be stoked. I'm gonna send you some of this down once I put it in jars.
Nice.
Look at.
As long
Liquid
as you don't
gold.
double dip.
Mm.
I had a
Eucalyptus, dude. It's so good.
It tastes like eucalyptus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? You can taste.
You can smell it too.
No way.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the bees are in a eucalyptus grove.
Yeah, there's a lot of eucalyptus around there.
Nice. HORMESIS honey.
A lot of people are calling Marcelo out for not liking blind layouts.
Dude, who cares?
I
Layout's
didn't
the
know
layout.
he had said anything about it.
I didn't know.
Leave Marcelo alone, dude. Marcelo's the man.
Yeah. Leave Marcelo alone.
If you have a problem with Marcelo, you have a problem with me.
Well, I think a lot of people have a problem with you.
Well,
Yeah.
that
You-
doesn't matter because
you
if
have
you have
all-
a problem with me, it doesn't mean you have a problem with Marcelo.
Okay. Yeah. You have all those you have all those bots that work for you. So you can jack the prices
Kyle?
up on the second market. Second
Kyle's a
market.
human.
Yeah, I love this layout. Are you gonna play the so how does someone get some of your honey? Should we jar it up and give it away on the show when it's ready?
I usually just give it away to like friends and family and then it's gone. But yeah, if somebody really, really, really wants some, I guess you can
Yeah, we can give
Hit
him
me
your
up.
phone number.
Alex
I'll
is-
put the phone number in the chat box.
Alex is planning on working the farmers markets on Sundays. That's why he sabotaged the team this weekend.
yeah.
Hey guys, we can't go on. We can't move on. I got a pop up tent going up at the local farmers market. I gotta sell some honey.
Yeah, we don't have that professional of an operation. That'd be nice though.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen that that TV show Ozark, but
Oh, new episode just came out.
great, yeah.
Have you not watched them?
No, I'm not. I'm not. But that lady who resembles the same build as Alex also sells honey to
Oh, is she the lady for the farmer's market?
to launder some of the other money,
The profits.
the profits from the opium sales. So yeah.
Dude, did you guys see the new Moon Knight?
Yeah,
I need to watch
currently
that
watching
show.
that. Maybe I'm gonna download some shows for the.
Did you see the most recent one that just came out last week?
I don't know. What is it? What is it about? About the.
About his past with the dual personalities.
Yeah. That was
Dude, that was a
crazy.
heavy episode,
heavy.
bro. What a good show, man.
Yeah.
I was blown away by that.
That was a good episode. And then
Yeah.
the scale is balanced, and he's now in the field of reeds.
Mm.
Yeah, that's a great show.
It is, yeah.
I'm into that. I'm kind of glad that
Huevos headband. All right. Thanks,
I'm,
Brandon.
I'm kind of glad I don't have to listen to him with that funny British accent anymore.
Oh, yeah, he's done. Steven.
Oh, Steven.
Poor Steven. Steven. So sad.
Bob the Bear, hot honey. Yeah, hot honey's
Dude,
good.
I think we should start talking about TV shows instead of paintball on here.
Yeah,
We
can.
can kind of talk about whatever
we
we
have a
want.
TV show episode. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we'll do our favorite TV show episodes on the next couple. I got a lot of hours to spend in the plane tomorrow. I kind of forgot.
Where you going?
I'm going to Paris.
Oh, Sacre Bleu.
Yeah, I'm gonna go celebrate Mother's Day.
No, the
for Camille.
Paris next to Riverside.
Yeah. The Paris in up just north of north of Temecula.
Sacre Bleu.
Sacre Bleu.
Have you watched Peaky Blinders, Alex?
So Sacre Bleu, the translation is damn it.
Mm.
Yeah.
I asked Axel that. I'm like, hey, Axel, what's Sacre Bleu? He's like, it's like you know, like shit. I'm like, okay, damn it, exactly.
You know what else is my buddy of mine goes, do you speak any French? And I go, yeah. This is impossible. That's pretty much the French's favorite phrase. That's,
I'm like, hey, Laurent, you think think you could move the air station over like 20 feet that way? He's like, this is impossible. I'm like, well, you know, maybe it's improbable and unlikely, but impossible.
Yeah.
I think not.
We have 5 people. Can we get a table for 5? No, this is impossible. No, I mean like there's 4. You just grab one chair from right there. Those people aren't using it. Just put it in that table, like right there. No, this doesn't. No, it's impossible. Okay, huh? There's 4. There's literally 4. I'm looking at 4 chairs, and there's enough space to squeeze one more. We got 5 people here. I want to spend money with you guys.
Look, you don't have to move the chair over, but just agree with me that it's not impossible. It's possible.
Yes.
It's actually possible to move the chair. You don't have to move it, but
You just don't want
it
to.
is possible.
Oh man.
Yep, that's. I'm excited for this.
Dude, I want to go to France with you.
Come
bro.
on, let's
Good
go.
old
Book a
time,
ticket.
bro.
Let's go. You want me to text?
Yeah,
text
Ryan's
Margaret?
Ryan will be getting paid double, and I'll get nothing, and he won't tell me. He'll be like, yeah. That's what he does. He's like, yeah, Alex, come to this clinic. Yeah, they'll cover your.
They said,
your
free
plane.
ride, but they can't give you anything extra.
Well, we are going back to Clowns versus Zombies. You're coming back with that. You have to come now.
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh yeah, baby. That's in October. We're gonna be coming back in there. Someone had a great idea, actually, just going back to ref would be funny, is having body cam footage, the ref cam. So yeah, speaking of great TV shows, thank you very much, Larry. Yeah, Tuesday is the Spick and Span Show. You definitely that one's a great one to watch.
Did either of you guys watch that new game show I told you about on Netflix?
No, I
it's really
what's that called
funny.
again?
Bullshit.
Oh yeah, it's on Netflix. You said?
Yeah, it's just about how good you can lie. It's pretty ridiculous. Like,
All right, here I just got my bag from the tournament. I got some things to give away for you guys.
Okay. All right.
I got a HORMESIS chain.
Dude, I need one of those.
No.
Okay.
Are you on the wheel?
No, actually, I don't subscribe.
Well, then I think your chances aren't very good.
Okay.
impossible. This is
it's impossible for you
This
to
is
win.
impossible.
It's impossible. This is impossible.
Yeah.
And then a goggle strap right here.
Okay. All right. And we still have that headband from last week that no one claimed. Or just
Which one was that?
Just a headband.
Okay.
I think it was that
It was a new one.
Yeah, that unique one with the orange HORMESIS logo.
The tiger
looking one.
Oh, let me go see
The
that.
tiger wear one.
I think I was like, it was on my desk, and I was like, why is this here? And then I moved to-
I don't know who didn't claim that, because that's like that. They're not released, right?
It was Nick.
It was
I think.
Nick,
It was
but-
just Nick.
Oh, it was just
It's
Nick.
Just Nick.
Yeah, that's
That
right.
was-
Don't know. Nick, if you're in here, you got like 10 minutes, 5
This
minutes.
headband, right?
Yep, that headband right there.
All right,
So-
you can throw that one back in the pile too. So that's 3 prizes.
Okay, 3 prizes. Okay.
How do you
I
even
also
like?
have this. I also have this too. It'd be a fun prize to give away.
Oliver's a photocopy of Oliver's driver's license, or is it?
No, that's the driver's
That's
license.
the real.
Yeah.
Let's give Oliver's driver's license away, and when he asks for where it is, we should be like, I never came.
What was
Yeah,
all?
no, just say, hey, sorry, we gave it out on the Spick and Span Show.
We should say that. What was Oliver's rank when we looked the other day?
I think he's D2 or D1 or D2. So, Kyle's gonna try to get him to play with his.
My premier team in Hinman's
team.
tournament.
In Hinman's tournament?
Yeah, but I doubt he would. I feel like he's gonna be mad at me just for asking him.
No, you gotta ask him, dude.
I mean, I know I already asked him, but
What do you say?
I don't know if he's responded yet.
First, what you should say
yes.
is, I heard you were a coward now.
He said no chance. I knew. I just felt bad because my guys
that's
were
what he
like,
said
"Can
in the
you
last
ask him?"
six.
And I was like, "Dude, he's not gonna play." And then like, "Come on, just ask him." I was like, "All right, I'll ask
Yeah,
him."
I like this. They'll cover your paint and entry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the things I knew when the Short was pulling the strings over at Latin Saints was when Oliver called me and he's like, "Yo, Latin Saints hit me up to play," and I was like, "What'd you say?" He's like, "I told him no chance."
I'm gonna write that too. So they'll cover your paint entry.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll cover your paint and entry. You're gonna have to buy an ID card though.
Yeah.
I am glad though that Oliver didn't play
Dude,
with us. 'cause
I was saying the
if we-
same thing.
If we would have played like shit like that, they would have been like, "Dude, Oliver sucks now." Like, come on.
Well, Oliver
You know.
left. He stopped playing because he hated the whole penalty ref situation, and if he had come to this one and seen how many penalties we got, he would have just walked away.
Yeah, Oliver was frustrated, but I think he would be.
He got a lot of penalties.
He did.
Wasn't
which
really.
he wasn't a dirty player either. He
Mm-mm.
just played hard a lot, and
Yeah.
I feel like too. I don't know. There's a weird subconscious relationship with people. But I think if he came back now, he'd be surprised about how fair it actually is.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, last time they were just kind of like out to get him.
And honestly, props to Jason Trojan and Tom Cole and the repping crew, which most of those guys have been together for at least a few years. And I do understand that those guys, they really don't get paid shit, and they're out there doing their, like, I mean, to sit out there in the sun all day long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we mentioned that before.
And really, you have to be on it. Like, you have to pay attention and really focus on what you're doing, because, you know, there's like bang, split second timing can make the difference between a team winning and losing. And I think the guys, those refs know that, and they take it seriously, and they really do care. So props to those guys. Yeah. Unless they give us penalties, then they're obviously misguided.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you. I forget the J-Rab and I were arguing about this, but one of the points, Brandon, I think it was the first day of prelims. Brandon hit the buzzer with a hit on his pack. Did you guys see that?
Mm-mm.
And he got a major.
Mm-hmm.
The other team got the point, and then they started with 2. That's right, isn't it? Like, if you hit the buzzer with a hit, it's a major.
It's a major, which is strange also, because then Revo did it the next day, and then they did not get the same consequence, and they played the overtime point in the next one.
And J-Rab was also saying, like, that's not it's not a major.
It didn't used to be, but I guess now it's, and then there's a swing point if you pull the last body. I don't know.
Well, I think they
I don't read
changed.
the rules.
They actually changed that at 2015 when we won. When I like hit Greg and he still like hit the buzzer, because it was like, or no, it was against. I think it was against Houston Heat where it was like similar thing.
Something like that. Yeah.
They got to do. They have to do something about that rule, because I feel like if you get hit and hit the buzzer, yes, the game is over, but the team that, God, it's hard to say, right? Because like if the guy gets pulled out, like they've got to review it, and if he's the last guy and he hit the buzzer, then that team that still has a guy alive would get the point, because he would go then hit the buzzer.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but if the team didn't have anybody alive and you hit the buzzer and they found a hit on you, is that kind of like, especially one of the ones where, like, if I have a goggle hit and I hit the buzzer, that's a different story. But if you have it's kind of so
it happened to us too in the last, or in Chicago when Archie was playing on X Factor and he hit the buzzer with a hit. We didn't get a point.
Mm-hmm.
It was just no point.
Right.
Well, actually, now to think of it, that I saw that hit. It was way on the bottom of his pack, underneath. But before he went to hang it, he played a one-on-one, and he won that one-on-one. And the rest could be like
guy with a hit on him.
Yes.
And therefore, you've now eliminated players with a hit on you.
Yeah. And so then that could be why.
Yeah.
The point was they were given a point.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just, it seems weird. Like,
I guess we gotta read the rules.
Yeah.
The problem is because when you hit the buzzer, the game stops.
Yeah.
Right? Because they can't tell all the players to sit there and wait till they make the right call and then keep playing. Like, that won't work.
Yeah. I did like, and I don't know if this is actually in the rule book. I think I was telling you about it, but like at the last WCPBL, one of my players, it was like a 3-on-2 or something like that. One of my players ran up. He got a major. Before they could go pull my other guys, they shot the last guy. And then they ended up giving the my team would have had no bodies alive, and they would have had one body alive, and they ended up giving them the point. Because even though like the last guy got shot because my guys hadn't got pulled fast enough, and I don't think that's necessarily the rule, but I kind of liked that. I feel like it's fair. I mean, I don't know how you guys think about that, but like, think if you're going to pull guys and you're not able to go pull them fast enough, and then they go shoot the rest of the other team.
I mean, you got to get them out. Dude, I got pulled on 5 penalties this weekend, bro. Didn't get a single one, but I got pulled out 5 times. So
yeah, I saw one of them. You looked mad.
I saw the penalty or heard it, and I just took off running. I'm like, not again. And the refs are like chasing me down. Stop!
They were all Ryan's penalties?
No. I guess they were mostly Marcelo's and Dalton's, but
yeah. I got pulled on a bunch. No one actually got pulled on my penalty. Yeah. Because it was a dirty hang.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was questionable. Dude, that was dope, Kyle, when you shot Greg back in that tournament.
Yeah, it was
to win World Cup. That was
crazy.
Fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah.
I just, in the video, that's so cool where you hit him in the leg, like right when he's hitting the buzzer.
Yeah, it was.
Dude, imagine if that happened in a minor and they're like, sorry, there's no replay.
Yeah.
Dude, do you think that's your greatest paintball moment?
Oh, hands down.
Dude, that was pretty great.
I felt like it was like, had this, I don't know, I've never had that feeling ever since that, like this, extreme like energy boost just like off of me like.
And
Or,
also, dude, like what you did in that game was like super unprecedented. Like, why did you make that move to run back? Like, it was like a weird thing that you just wouldn't plan. You could never plan for.
Yeah.
And your body just did it, and then
Well, I just felt like I was gonna get bunkered there in that spot like real easily by that snake guy, and if I was able to like scurry back in there, I could maybe get a shot on Greg. That was the first thing, and then I wasn't able to shoot Greg.
Dude, that was amazing, man.
It's crazy.
Crazy son of a bitch, you did it.
Shout out to the guys who made the Justice for Ryan tank top. That was great. These kids went and bought an XL shirt and then had it printed that night that says #Justice for Ryan.
Oh yeah. That's
After
pretty
my Fat
quick.
Kit thing. Yeah,
Wow.
I know. I wore it on Friday and we dominated.
Hey, what did they say to you, Ryan? Were they like, were they eventually like, yeah, that wasn't a hit, or what?
No, because I didn't talk to any of the refs after that. I just talked to the one of the refs, and it was just kind of like, I just don't like the answer that the guy who pulled the penalty. What's strange is like how hasty they were to throw the penalty. Like no one really looked at it.
And in that
Respecter was
situation, you have all the time in the world to like check it out.
Yeah,
Where was it?
It was like there was just some schmutz on like the.
I saw it. It was not a hit. I mean, at least the stuff that Ryan
I was like, look, there's no direction on it. Like, if it hit me, so if it clipped me in the side, there would be paint underneath the flap and on the outside of my pack. If it shot me in the back right here, there'd be paint. There's like no impact. Like, there's no.
What about the big hit on your goggles though?
That was another one. So yeah, I was just like, look, where do you think it came from? On top of the fact that there was no one around to even be able to shoot at me.
This is impossible.
Yeah, and so it was like clearly there's two smudges like this, and they were like separated. One was smudged like down here, and one was smudged up here, and it was like a break in between the two. So it was like kind of bumping up against that brick.
Yeah.
And there was no paint underneath the strap or underneath the pod. It was just like on the outside of both spots. It was just kind of like,
Dang.
Yeah, and I mean it looked pretty clear that it was I don't know. It looked like rub to me, but they were like super excited to throw the penalty right away.
Whatever.
I was so excited because I did a cool move.
Congrats to Damage. We beat them, so technically we won the tournament.
Yeah, we won the tournament.
Yeah, I think
that's how it works, right?
Yeah.
I'll go take the winning check from Florida and try to deposit it again.
Oh, and congrats to Sarah and Maggie. They won their they won the female open 3-man.
Yeah, I think Mikey coached him.
Is
all right, I saw Mikey
Darula?
grinding over there.
Is that Matt Darula?
Madula Darula.
Where is he in here?
I don't know.
I think so. It looks
What
a
up?
lot like it might
Great
be.
job, Matt. You guys crushed it.
Yeah, they played
Nice
really
showing.
They played well.
So I
So
was sad. I was looking forward to playing with Darula. I always liked his playing style, and then
Yeah, no, he's definitely one of those guys that's always in the mix, you know.
did you put your seat up higher like sneakily?
yeah.
You did, huh?
Yeah, well, I had to see. I couldn't see
what
over.
you're
I couldn't
doing.
see over the windshield. Yeah, I was like looking over the thing like I
Trying
was
to
one of those
downstage
weirdos
me?
in the gate like this, trying to downstage me. All right, Al, should we just give this thing away real quick or what?
What thing?
Nothing.
The tiger
Let's
Hormesis?
Let's spin for this this tiger hormesis.
Dude, I've been trying to buy this part for this Duelit toaster.
We're still on
It's
the
like-
toaster.
Yeah, man. I ordered it 2 times and it never came, and I don't think it's the right part. I think it's a grift.
Why don't you get just get a new toaster?
I'm gonna have to get one.
When someone buys
we're
your
spinning.
your
It's my
headband,
mom's toaster.
All right, we're spinning. Spick Span Show. This is for a tiger, Mr. Matthews. Shout out to Ryan Matthews. We've got his address.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
I know Ryan Matthews. I got him here.
And then yep. Ryan Matthews. Congrats. You just got another headband there, buddy. And then I'm gonna spin it one more time, and this is gonna be for $100 from Outlaw. Or sorry, Matrix here. Oh, and I have Outlaw 50% off codes. I'm gonna give this to everybody.
nice.
Not everybody gets it. Oh, Mosul. Nope, Michael B. All right.
You should change the prompt on the Hormesis site when you're all sold out and someone tries to buy it, and then it'll say, "This is impossible. This item is all sold out."
Yeah. Good idea.
Good idea. And as we're jumping into to some more goods here, we've got Philip from Outlaw Anodizing is
All right,
hooking up.
Matthew, it's coming at you.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's HORMESIS service right there. Prints right out.
Right out of the Zebra laser.
We got a 50%
laser label
off
printer.
Zebra laser label printer. What? We're gonna give some Outlaw Gold. We got 2 of these things, 50% off your next project. This is coming to some lucky winners right here. This is a big wheel. We got a lot of things. We got a lot of.
And shout out to Outlaw Anodizing, man. Those guys, they rolled out the red carpet for us at the event. They were sharing a booth with us. They brought us out to a great barbecue dinner.
Is that
Philip
Alien
and the team down there are all time.
Alan S, 50% off, baby. 50% off. I'm gonna have to mail these cards to you, so hopefully you guys got some. Oh yeah, Jacob F, Alan S, and Jacob F. Dude, dude. The Edwards brothers came out big on the hardware. Move of the event, which they didn't do in Florida. They got the MVP of the event, MVP of the finals. I don't know if there's a.
Wait, they both got it?
Well, I saw Jason post something, so I think Jason might be won something and Jacob won the rest of them. I don't know. They got a lot of stuff.
Good for them, man.
Not to mention that Jacob got the game changer. Just so you guys know, these Antonio and Rick are both getting signed Spick and Span posters.
What are they getting?
Signed Spick and Span posters.
Oh, great.
Great. We've got a HORMESIS chain, a goggle strap. We've got another $100 discount.
Let's do this for the all members.
Yeah, beanie.
And then we'll do the headband for the super mega support status.
Oh
members.
yeah. Okay, all members right here. Beanie coming at you.
Wonder if one of our members, Craig Smooth.
Happy birthday to Craig Smooth,
It's
by
his
the
birthday.
way.
Let's see if he wins.
Dude, I hope he wins right now.
Dude, how's Craig doing?
Dude, he's great. Oh, Russell Moretto is going to be getting a beanie.
Wait, Craig is a supporter of you guys?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. We're supposed to open these boxes.
man,
Oh, shit. Let's open the boxes. Yeah, we got...
John just asked.
Yeah, that's right. It is time. Well, he was in birthing class. Okay. Al, did you want to turn around so you can see what we got in here? Watch your
How do I
fingers.
turn around? How do I turn around?
Well, I can
Just turn your
Here,
body.
Look at this.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, look at that.
Nothing's happening. Oh, there we go.
All right, so we got a little gift here from local, longtime supporter, longtime listener. Makes some great coffee, Mr. Padilla. So should we? One of these things we're gonna. Oh, one says. Oh, they both say Ryan Greenspan. So we'll just open both of them here.
Yeah.
All right. Watch your fingers. Dude, I could have just taken Kyle out right there.
He said we're probably gonna have to fight over which one we want. So.
You know what this is?
Yeah, that's the stand for the headbands.
That's a staircase for a
Oh,
cat.
sick. Look at this. Oh yeah. This is the night sky. Oh, over the dunes. This is pretty cool.
Let's see.
Oh wow. Look at that. Look at this thing. I'm pretty sure that he
it's
took.
the Milky Way.
Yeah. Look at that, Al.
Whoa, where'd you get that?
Are you not listening to what we were just saying for the last 5 minutes?
The only reason
Damn, that one's sick. I see what he meant. This Dune one's really cool, but that one with it's the other way. Turn. I think it goes the other way. Yeah. Look at that. Shout out to Padilla, right here.
We need less light, I think, to see it better.
Should we turn off one of the lights?
Nah. Oh no, you
that
can
thing.
see it great.
Yeah.
The-
You just gotta turn it. Big shout out to Jonathan Padilla. Thank you, man. This is great. I think
You like this? You like this one better?
I think that one. I don't know.
I like that one better. If
Really?
you want this one.
Do you want to trade?
Yeah, let's trade.
Yeah, I like this one because it gets the sun's the eyes coming right through here. It almost looks like an elephant. Elephants are my favorite animals. Look at this, Al. You want to see it? So, can you see?
Man, these are awesome.
Yeah, it looks great.
There we go. We're gonna hang this one up. And almost hang this
nice.
right here, huh?
Wow, yeah.
There we go. We got some new background right here. Okay. Let's put this over here for safekeeping. So, big shout out to Mr. Badia.
Yeah, thank you.
Some
That's
people
awesome.
send us spicy hot peppers. Sometimes we get headbands. Sometimes we get some really cool artwork. So this is pretty sweet. I believe that he took that picture also. Is that? Can you confirm that, John? Where are you? Where's this? Yeah, shout out. Yeah, less glare, but it's it is maybe the perfect size. We can put it right there. I think it's gonna go. I think I'm gonna put it right on that thing. That's the move. Is get it up there for that little black board. All right. That arch, rock, and Joshua tree, and it's Jupiter shining through. Even better.
Wow.
Yeah, I scored. On that one. So, big congratulations to everybody who won. Big congratulations to Damage. Big congratulations to Alex.
Dude, you're a class act, Ryan. You know that?
Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. Thanks.
This you gotta do this one.
Oh yeah, we've got another
mega
big
support.
one. I've also got I've got 2 more $50 cards that are going to be going out courtesy of Matrix Gear. I've got the HORMESIS chain and the goggle strap. I also want to give stuff to so let's do the mega support status members right here. This is not the megas. Let's see here. Do the mega supports members get the Spick and Span bands in their package this month? So mega support status members we're working right now on the luggage tags with David Rome. Also working on some stuff with Island Designs. So as soon as whichever one comes first, you guys are getting. In the last month, you guys should have gotten your dog tags. And if you're a super mega support status membership or a member of any sort, and stuff should be coming your way, and you haven't gotten it, I might not have your address.
I got this one on my
that,
backpack,
Al.
Alex. Play like a kid.
There you go, dude. All right, nice.
He
Yeah, I
couldn't.
got some of those if you guys want
He
them.
couldn't even see. He couldn't even see it. But he was just like.
Sorry, no, I saw it.
No, I sent him a picture the other day.
Yeah.
He was just
I'm
like,
watching,
yeah,
watching my sewer line inspection right now.
Your personal sewer line.
Yeah.
Like-
Really?
Yeah, it's lame, dude.
Like, when did you have a colonoscopy?
Wait, why? That's high tech. Why do you like? What are they looking for down there?
Like cracks and like
And crap?
problems.
So what do they do? Do they just put? Do they just tie?
corn? They're looking for corn.
Do they just tie? Do they just tie a camera on the back of a mouse and just like it just going down there?
That's exactly how they do it, Ryan.
Yeah.
They have a hamster that they've trained to go down
A
the sewer
gerbil.
line.
A gerbil with a GoPro.
With a GoPro.
Or a python? Python with a
Yeah,
GoPro on its head?
You know that gerbil, right? Richard Gere's gerbil.
Or maybe it's Stuart Little. And he has like a baby car, like a Hot Wheels car.
So I just
Yeah,
imagine him
Stuart.
pulling that thing back up, and when it just comes right at the end of the tube, it like splashes a little bit on his upper lip.
Yep. He's like, yep, they went to Chipotle.
So it looks good though, right? Nothing.
That's it, dude. Life of a paintball superstar. Yeah, it does. It does look good, but supposedly it's like asbestos, so I still have to replace it.
So, just so everybody who's at home is watching, when you're in your 30s, you don't really have to do this sort of thing. This isn't like a cool activity, but like when you're just on the precipice and you're about to be 40,
It's over, bro.
You're like,
It's
you're
over.
like, damn, dude. Hey, you guys want to check? You want to check out my my sewer drain pipe video that I just got back from my plumber? Yeah, I'm gonna upload it to YouTube. So,
Dude, Ryan, hey, Ford Key 66, LMAO, Lemmy Winks.
let me winks. Yeah.
That's the best, dude.
Yeah.
That might be the best South Park ever made, the Lemmy Winks episode.
Yeah, James, let's do it. Let's do another shirt. Let's do like a play like a kid shirt, but with a rainbow kind of design. Not rainbow, primary colors.
Primary colors. There you go.
Alex,
Like a
you
kid.
should do a like a YouTube, like a short 3-minute commentary of that drain. Like, so see
I gotta
here,
have Maddie
this
do
is
it.
this is what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a David Attenborough.
Yeah.
Yeah, how's it going? Matty Marshall here, GoSports.com, coming at you live from Alex's sewer pipe.
Typically, we're looking for cracks in the pipe, but you might find on the walls of this thing to have some very, very sticky goo. Looks like this family is eating a lot of psyllium husk and has a very high fiber diet. This is definitely the Fragi residence.
That's right. You know me. Metamucil, man. I literally take Metamucil.
Another thing
So-
that when you're in your
Recovery.
mid-20s, recovery.
Yeah.
Alex Fragi's recovery is Metamucil and body groans.
Metamucil and groaning.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna jump back over to this big main.
Did we
screen
lost so
wheel.
many viewers just now during that segment?
Did we?
I don't feel like we
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, it's okay. It's
It was
okay.
up at 220 at one point.
Oh wow.
Well, they're lost because.
Well, I think it's because we spun the wheel.
Yeah, once you spin
Smash
the wheel.
that like button, baby. Smash it.
Oh yeah, Mr. Paul Vincent is winning the headband.
I think what we should do is after we do like a bunch of giveaways, we'll just like have a really good giveaway that we didn't say anything about.
But you got to be here.
Yeah.
We can do
It's
that
like
right
cutthroat.
now. We can do that right now. Alex.
Yeah.
Okay. Go
You
through.
want something good for the cutthroat?
We've got a ton of good stuff still. We still got a $100 gift card from Matrix Gear.
Okay.
So we can give
Nice.
that to the people that are watching right now.
Dude, shout out to Paul for giving that.
Yeah. Shout out to Matrix Gear Paintball. We want to actually give them a little love on Instagram also. So why don't we do this? Everybody who's watching right now, go on to the Matrix Gear Instagram. It's
You have Nick
Matrix
Sloviak's phone number?
Gear P. Yeah, you want me to tell you what Nick Sloviak's phone number is right now?
Yeah.
Just over the air. Okay, hold on. I will in a
Just
second.
just say the first like 8 numbers, then mouth the other 2 so that they.
Okay.
So they can't hear.
Okay. All right. So everybody go to matrixgearpb.com. Go there right now. I've got their Instagram pulled up, and I'm gonna be refreshing it. So as you guys go on there, and then just type in Matrix once you guys have completed that task. Matrix Gear PB on Instagram. Matrix Gear PB.
You're gonna go through the people that just
No.
recently followed.
As soon as they do it, so Lawrence just did it. They're gonna type in Matrix right there, and I'm gonna see if I can find them on here because look, see, it just populates all the new people. So go ahead and type in Matrix. Go and type in Matrix. Go ahead and type in Matrix.
Yeah, this is an area where you can get in the doghouse, looking through these.
Me?
No, I'm saying just how we're looking for the new followers on Instagram. That's the doghouse.
Doghouse
Alright.
material
Go
for
and
sure.
Doghouse
type it in there,
material.
type it in there, type it in there, type it in there. One of you guys is going to be winning a $100 code Matrix Gear from 3460. Oh yeah, I just got 50 new followers. There we go. If you already followed Philip, well, you're still going to be into it.
Wait, what are we doing? Following Matrix Gear?
Yes.
All right, hold on, let me do that.
If you guys already subbed, just type it in anyway. And I'm going to go through here. And the winner. One second. We are
Okay, I just followed him.
okay. We are refreshing. And the winner is Ross. Mr. Ross, are you in here? Mr. Ross. I don't know what the last
Do you
name
think
is.
that was a new one though?
Mm-hmm.
Ross?
Is Ross in here? Going once. This is kind of like, let's go!
Oh, yeah.
Yep,
He's in
see?
here.
Booyah. There he is.
He's here?
Yeah, he's here.
Dude, you just won yourself 100 smackaroons, bro.
100 smackaroons, dude. Ross. Booyah. There we go.
Nice.
5, 4, 3, 2. I love it. I love it. Everybody loves the cutthroat. We gotta get going with the cutthroat again
Yeah,
here soon. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spin the wheel a couple more times here because we've got two $50 gift cards to give away as well. And I'm gonna give that to we're gonna go to a handful of you guys are gonna be able to chance to win that one as well. So I'm gonna spin the wheel 2 more times. Right here. Right here. Where is it? Right there. Okay, so Ross is the winner of the $100 discount. Ross, make sure you reach out to me and just give me your email address and possibly your full name and all that. Chris O is also going to be winning $50.
Oh, look at that.
What? Look at that.
Chris Odom. There we go.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Dude, and
Chris.
shout out to Chris Odom, bro.
And he
That
dropped
dude
some
is
great
awesome.
information in here earlier.
Yeah, we're gonna get him on the show. So
Oh,
Chris
yeah,
Odom.
good call.
Yeah, and then Anthony Taggy. Oh, and then and a couple of you guys were wondering. I saw someone asking about Yosh in here in the comments. Yosh had his baby that they've been waiting for. So congratulations to the Rao family. Ava Charlotte Rao was born last week. So he'd already kind of earmarked the weekend as probably going to have to be home on baby duty. So congratulations to Yosh on the birth of his beautiful little baby girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. So congratulations to all of our winners today. You guys are everybody's a winner in our book, I would say. And I have, let's see, we do have the HORMESIS chain and the goggle strap. So I'm going to give that, I'm going to spin. I actually have a wheel set up right here as well. And this one is going to be going to, so we're going to do HORMESIS chain and goggle strap. Dude, we're going big. Last week was huge. Goggles, dye barrel, all sorts of stuff. To Dan White is the winner of one of them right there.
Dude, Dan White.
Dan White.
Alex, what are you doing with these coins? How do these get given out?
Oh, I have them ready to go. I just need to
Put 'em
promote
on.
them a little bit and then sell them. I don't have very many.
Yeah, and the next winner is Edward Dizon, baby.
Dude, Ed Dizon.
Ed Dizon back on the board, baby.
Nice.
Ed Dizon. Alex, you can choose what to give to each one of them as far as which one gets the goggle strap and which one gets the chain, baby. Levi Taylor, to get on the wheel, you have to be a member of the show. Oh, low battery, 10%. You got to be a member of the show. You can join the show. Everybody who's watching, we thank all of you for your support.
Look, Oliver's in here. Oliver, he might have came in here for the driver's license giveaway.
Oh, Oliver.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
there he is, dude.
So
Sorry,
next,
Oliver, we gave away your driver's license as a prize. You better go back to the DMV.
Paint entries covered.
paint and entries covered if you want to play. These guys, there's a lot of offers. You're getting offers right now. Bob the Bear, I just won your driver's license. I hope your vacation. Say hi to Mom. Is Mom on the horn? She out there? I saw you guys are traveling together. Maybe he's not there.
Yeah, they're together. Dan White coming at you, and Ed. He's on.
Coming at ya. She's here. Well, hi Mickey, if you're watching. Good to see you guys are having a great time. I hope the fires aren't too bad, or the smoke isn't too bad out there in New Mexico, if that's where you guys are at right now. I know.
Yep, don't worry about the rest of us getting our asses kicked at the paintball tournament. Hope you're having a great time, pal.
Yeah, Alex is a little bummed that you didn't make it out to the event.
And I really do appreciate you not coming, so every single person at the tournament could ask me where the hell you are.
Yeah, that was also good. But hey, when you're ready, buddy.
Hey, you over there with the big ears and the nose. Where's Oliver?
I saw you in a picture next to Oliver in a magazine one time. I think
Yeah,
you guys know each other.
2005, I saw you in a picture next to Oliver. Do you know him? I heard he's going to be here.
How was the layout? Well,
Yeah, baby. Pack them and ship them.
Pack them and ship them. That's the Hormesis way right there. That is a nice jersey. I know. I got 2 of them for you. We're gonna keep these fresh. I'm gonna keep these fresh for you right here. I got 2 Lang jerseys. That 2 jerseys with your name on it, Oliver. So I only play majors. Good. There's another one in a couple weeks, so don't go back to Bali. We'll just have to shut down Hormesis Productions for a little while.
He has time to go back and then come back again.
Nah, that's way too much traveling for him. That travel experience
There's
is a
a
little.
month off, bro.
Yeah, I know. Just have him stay here for another month.
are you in the bathroom?
Yeah.
I'll talk to him. You know, like when you're in the bathroom, you can hear the echo.
That's where I do all my packing and shipping.
Where all the that's where all the toilet paper is.
Oliver said he wants to practice the Saints.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's practice. We need to get him some gear. Alex, you only ordered him a jersey. You didn't order him anything else.
Yeah, whatever. He doesn't need anything else. Dude. He's all relying. He'll just float around the field on a cloud.
Ed Dizon said he could come by the shop and pick his package up.
Dude, I just packed it up. It's coming his way.
All right.
Kyle said his gun's also done.
Okay, so we'll play the game of telephone.
Yeah.
Kyle said something's dumb this afternoon. Alex is dumb this afternoon.
Yeah.
Alex is Tell Dizon that he's dumb this afternoon. Or Alex is dumb.
He's dumb
something.
this afternoon.
Forget how that game works.
That's how it works. Yeah.
Oliver said he needs gear.
Okay, let's get him some gear.
Why can't he hear?
All
right. Let's see. He took a dump this afternoon. Yeah, let's get Oliver some gear. I'll order some gear for you. I'll just kind of guesstimate your sizing.
Oliver said he needs ears.
I need ears.
Send us a picture of your belly.
Just stand in the mirror. I need a picture of you in the mirror with your shirt off, standing sideways and face on.
Extra medium.
Extra medium. Yeah. Extra waistline on the medium pants is what that means. We'll go large. You can always cinch them up. This could be, you guys might be witnessing something beginning of something big. Yeah, I'll come over and grab that gear. I just left something in the oven in Bali, so I'm just gonna go. I just gotta go run over to my house and grab that and turn off the oven. But I'll meet you guys this weekend. Did he say he left something in his oven? All right. Well, thank you guys very much for tuning in. If you're in Paris watching this, I'll see you guys on Thursday morning.
Sacre Bleu. Ryan's coming to Paris.
Sacre Bleu. And other than that, I will see everybody else at 4 p.m. on Tuesday. And you can count on Camille not remembering that.
Alex, you'll be there?
Studios.
Alex, you'll be there?
Beware.
Next Tuesday.
Week, here.
Next week here on the best live paintball show
In
on
the doghouse?
It's
on
literally
TV.
the best.
Kyle, sure.
It actually, now that I've been kind of researching it, it might be the best weekly show on all of YouTube.
Really?
That starts at 4 p.m. and ends at kind of abruptly at any point in time.
Between 5 and 6.
Yeah, between 5 and 6. That's
I'll
ever been on
do the
YouTube.
show with you next week if Ryan's gone.
No, I'm going to be here. But you can do it also with us. It's a 3-man, it's a thing. This is an operation we got going on here.
Well, I was just hoping me and Kyle could do it and we could really improve things.
We could just replace Ryan's head on over the microphone.
What we do is we need to wax.
We can finally turn things around, dude.
We need to increase the budget and get some wax statues. So if anybody's ever out of the office, you can just have a wax statue of us sitting here. Or maybe those cardboard cutouts from Home Alone. Remember we talked about that?
The sunglasses.
Mm-hmm. Weekend at Bernie
taking
style.
a nap.
Weekend at Bernie style.
Alex, you should make another little face in an iPad, and then you can put it. We can just add it right there.
We've got
2 heads.
Well, yeah. I mean, I can just get ahead of mine. I can just look at this. It could be anybody. This is what we're gonna do.
Alex and Oliver show would be gold. We'll take you guys out. Alex and Oliver show premieres next week at Tuesday at 4:00. Set your reminders, folks.
Oh man. All
All right,
right.
Kyle. All right, everyone say bye to Kyle.
All right.
Later, Kyle.
Later, Kyle.
Wait. Alex said you need to stay there until he leaves.
Help, please let me leave, guys. Like, Kyle, blink twice if you're being held against your will.
See you, Kyle. Don't
All
watch
right.
the Spick and Span show while you're driving. We don't condone that. We don't condone that. All right. Well, congratulations to all the winners. We got Michael B, Ross, Alan S, Jacob F, Ryan Matthews, Rick Williams, Antonio Montes, Russell Moretto's getting a beanie, Tigerwear beanie. $50 going to Chris O and Anthony Taggy, and HORMESIS chain goggle strap going to Dizon and Dan White, and the Tigerwear headband is going out to England, Mr. Paul Vincent. And big thanks to...
Maybe you should take that with you and ship it there because it'll be cheaper.
I don't know. I don't believe that that's the truth.
It'll be easier because you're a little bit
A
closer.
little bit closer. I will be in London for like an hour and 40 minutes.
Oh, you could just...
Excuse me, sir, where's the post office here?
I need to mail
could
this.
drop it at the airport.
I need to mail this to England.
You speak English? The post office.
I've mailed
The
stuff from overseas.
USPS?
Yeah,
You guys have a
Can I
USPS
just put
here?
this in priority mail, please? Yeah. I gotta figure out how to get a COVID test.
Oh.
Yeah. 24 hours prior to my departure.
Don't they have those at CVS now or something?
I don't know if they have CVS over in France. No, I need to get it for coming home.
Oh.
I can go there. I just can't come back.
So it looks like me and Alex will be doing the show.
You guys might be doing the show next week.
Call me in, dude. I got your back.
All
I'm
right.
Huckleberry.
All right, thanks, guys. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Solid show. Thank you, Jonathan Padilla.
Thank you, Matrix Gear.
Booyah, Matrix Gear right there. Thank you, Allen Designs. Thank you, Alex Fragi, for always lightening the mood here. Congratulations to Tampa Bay Damage and everybody else who had a fun time at the paintball tournament. Everybody's a winner. Think about getting your merit coins when they drop on Coin Duel and figure out who's going to get that rascal coin in your life. Who's that rascal in your life? I'm giving one to Camille if she keeps forgetting that we don't have the show on these days.
Doghouse.
Oh, doghouse.
Yeah. What am I doing for Mother's Day? Going to Paris without my baby mama.